And Dago.
Hello. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the first channel to stream Tormenta 20 and Puppies in English. I'm Alexander Januzzi, your host and GM for this adventure. And with me, I have an amazing cast, as always. Our guests are out for tonight, unfortunately, but let's do a round of introductions.
Hello, my name is Giselle Fernandez, they, them. I am a voice actor in LA, and I am playing Bucko, he, they.
Huh? That's me, sorry. Not used to those numbers. I am Guilherme, a graphic designer in Campinas. Like, nobody knows it. And I'll be playing Gran, him.
Hi, I'm Natalia Molero, Nat, she, her, and I didn't know I was gonna be caught in that moment of like freaking out over a dog's picture. So that's in the internet forever now. And I'm playing Kit, the cleric.
Hi, I'm Sydney Granat. I'm she, her. I'm playing Time, who's a fairy bard, also she, her.
Hi, I am Victor Lucky, he, him, and I am Kermit the Frog's personal dentist. So, if you know him, tell him that he's due for his annual hygiene. And I will be playing with Crimson Void, the barbarian.
How does he have teeth?
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
That's the job.
I can see why he skips. Anyway, previously on End of Times, our adventurers traveled to the Central Hills. They arrived all the same day at Fort Hammerhead. After their first night, they woke up to find Belinda, the owner of the tavern, muttering to herself in disbelief for all her pieces of rainbow metal. A rare metal found only in the Central Hills had been stolen by her apprentice Bartram Sonar, a man with a shady past she now regretted hiring. After she offered 50 T-bars to anyone who helped bring Bartram back and her weapons, the group ventured out onto the Central Hills. After fighting a big group of orcs and winning by the skin of their teeth, our adventurers trekked back to the Museum of Almost Living Things to recover, and there they met two other adventurers, Captain Dihion and Kururu, who are looking for their lost friend Bullock, who was abducted by a circus, apparently. They spent some time learning some mad hero stories from Mr. Nashia, and tending to their friend Crimson Void and their charge, Bartram Zonar. Then they went to visit the Cannibal Orcs leader, or not leader, but elder, Tenato. Tenato told them that the Central Hills seems to have their own will, and said that that is the reason why the outsider miners never found anything of worth here, like the rainbow metal, which she called the Central Hills flesh. She also said that the Central Hills were trying to expel its own corruption, which she referred to as the filth spreading underground. Finally, she commented that lately, more and more outsiders were coming to the Central Hills, some of whom were also carrying the filth. The adventurers made a deal to send the orcs food in exchange for information from the orc, and then left them to go back to their camp. Once back to Mr. Nash's museum, our heroes experimented with the properties of rainbow metal a little bit, and then they found, or they were able to finally interrogate Bartram Zonar, who woke up finally, and learned that he is just a fool who got involved with the wrong people and who was threatened into stealing all the rainbow metal weapons. They also learned that the Thieves Guild called the Brotherhood had somehow found him here and seemed to be answering to a man called Sivarian. Or Sivarian, whoever you want to call him. And the last night at Mr. Nash's museum, Crimson Void also finally woke up, this time sporting a nice new crown. They finally went back to Fort Hammerhead, delivered Bartram. Sergeant Morgan wanted to make him pay for his crimes, but the group convinced him that Bartram had suffered enough, and the sergeant decided to put him to work instead. Afterwards, the group found their only clue on the whereabouts of the circus that took Bullock, and they traveled east to find Mabel LeBlanc in the LeBlanc estate. And they arrived and found a house in very poor condition with no windows. House that seems to like have been enlarged over the years with poorer and poorer construction. They found lots of bear traps settled around the perimeter. They found a kind of a small like farm plantation-y situation going on with a scarecrow, which somebody, I don't remember who, saw that there was a humanoid skeleton in there. They saw that there were pigs on the other side of the house on a pig pen. They saw a well, which seemed to be the most well-kept thing here. They saw that there are like trinkets of like animal parts hanging from the ceiling on the outside of the house. And they found a guy sitting down, sharpening a long sword, sitting in front of the house. Very skinny, extremely skinny, bald, but with like long hair. And this kind of like anger in his eyes. And that's where we stopped. I'm just gonna make one correction real quick. On the time that it took you guys to arrive here. I said it was just the full day, like you guys woke up and then you arrived kind of near the end of the night of the afternoon. Actually takes 3 days to get here.
What?
Whoa.
So you can reflect that in the number of rations and in your mana and HP.
That's not very cool, man. How many nights? So 2 nights.
2 more nights.
Okay.
And again, Bucko can try to hunt for you guys if you want.
Can I have
to do that?
like
Oh, yeah.
bought
I
stuff from when we were?
Yeah,
'cause I
you would have
wasn't here.
known that it was 3 days, so you could have bought more supplies if you so wanted.
Yeah, ahead of time.
Preparing for that. Yeah.
Could I
And I can
have
help
bought
Bucko
actual
hunt.
stuff
What's that number?
at the fort? I would try to get a I don't know the name here, but like a crafting kit
Okay.
or my craft
Which one?
artisan. Would that be like okay to find? Like that there's a smithy,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Belinda has it.
So
Yeah.
standard book price.
Standard
or-
price.
or- cool. Which is pretty much the entire
Money that she gave you.
reward. Yeah. Yeah. And food.
She's
so
very happy.
just
It's like, this is the way. This is the way, guys. Like, I give you money for doing things for me, and you spend the money here, and
And I
this
just-
is a great
and-
relation.
oh boy, I'm a more.
I did get a medicine kit, right? What happened? I don't know why I didn't. My
I think I did. Wait. let
no,
me-
because I like the money that I would have spent. It definitely didn't. I took it out of my inventory, but I
Yeah,
didn't add.
you bought it.
You didn't
you
add
bought it.
the item.
Okay, cool.
Like I took the money off, but I didn't take the item. I was like, oh, wait.
Oh, one of the good things of streaming is that you can go back and watch if you
Yeah.
to make sure. But if I remember that you bought it, yeah.
Oh, I don't have Bartram in my bag anymore, right?
No.
Hopefully
We're
not.
leaving.
I
We
hope
left him
not.
behind.
You might have his
restaurant.
hand, but he might have left it.
No, somebody ate those. Somebody ate
Yeah.
the hand.
And it did say that going back to the LeBlanc state, that they had a dog?
Yeah, they had a dog. Very old dog with like like little lumps on his body and pretty old patchy hair. And he looked at you guys once, gave one kind of woof, and then settled back down. Kind of ignored you guys.
You know that
We
this
seem
makes
to have
the
these
dog look
effects
cool,
on
right?
animals. Yeah.
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 So if nobody else wants to have bought anything in the past, we're gonna come back to the present.
Oh, I grabbed.
Oh yeah,
some
I
more
can't. I like. I'll
yeah.
buy food and and the thing.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to find prices of everything, but yeah.
So you guys arrive. And you see this man, and he sees you guys coming around the house. And just leans back into this rocking chair, eyeing you guys up and down, and he screams back, "Mom! There's somebody here!"
Hi.
How big is
Just
the guy?
stares at you guys.
Could I beat him? Like, hypothetically. just asking.
I mean, he has a longsword and arms that look like sticks. You're not sure he can lift it.
Also, we're here to help these people.
Yeah, I'm like, not the purpose of this trip, but
I mean, I know this. You know this. They might not know this.
Actually, it's a good point.
They put a notice up with their like address on it, or like how to get here.
You
I mean, I don't know.
you speak wise words, Bucko.
Perhaps we just read the situation. Not immediately jump to arms, but just be polite.
I was just doing a visual assessment. That's all.
It's fair.
Yeah. Anyways. I mean, if nobody says anything else, try anything else. You guys
I mean, I'm waiting for his mom to come out, yeah.
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 You guys see the door open, the door to the house open, and this old lady comes out, kind of hunched over a little bit, very like rugged skin and face and everything, rugged everything. She's wearing like an apron, cooking apron. As she's opening the door, a lot of smoke comes out, like not like, oh, it's on fire in there, smoke, but a lot of like, cooking smoke comes out. Again, doesn't have windows. And you guys see the lady, she's wearing an apron. She has an axe, like a huge, like fighting axe on, like hanging from the apron on the side. She comes out, like kind of expectantly looking at you guys, judging you a little bit, and says, "Well, yes. Hello. Welcome."
Addie.
Hi.
Thanks.
We saw your posting about, I'm assuming, your son?
Oh, okay. Okay, you came from the fort then.
Yeah.
Please, come on in. Come on in.
Thank you.
And she starts like walking back inside. You guys.
Yeah, follow.
I
You gotta
follow.
click.
I hold back a little because I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to go in there.
Kid follows like there's no problem whatsoever.
Nothing.
Yeah.
No
I
red
guess
flags. Nothing.
You see that the guy is sitting down with the sword. Like he tries to like get it up to the floor. He can't, and like he tries to use it to get up, and like he kind of falls back a little bit, and then it takes him a second to
extend
get
my
up.
hand to help him. See how he reacts.
He like slaps it away. Why? I can't get up.
Sure you can, sir.
He's outside. Like, try to get up from this rocking chair.
Gran, just let him be. Let him.
Uh,
People like this don't take help easily.
It's strange because they kind of posted help notes, but yeah, sure.
They posted a help notice looking for someone, not looking to get up.
It's good. Okay.
Also, she posted, not him.
Yes.
She's
that'd be
like,
trouble.
you know, she's holding the door open and like, please, come inside. It's a long travel. Thanks for coming. I didn't think anybody would come. Please, sit down. Give me perception checks.
Oh,
Why
so
not?
we started with that already. Okay.
Always the
We're playing a
perception.
game
I
about.
swear, one day I'll make a character who actually can perceive this stuff.
12 total.
Let's see.
17.
And
19
plus 4. 17.
It's the highest I rolled today.
can only go up, right? You'd think.
You
I mean, no rolls under 10. It's pretty good. Cool. First thing that hits you guys is the smell. It smells bad in here. Smells like a house that doesn't have windows. Also smells like...
Ventilation.
Yeah, it's especially bad for Bucko, as always.
Yeah.
You
I can
guys
make
like...
some mint stuff so you can like a paste if it helps.
I'd be down,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
It's
concoct
pretty
something.
dark. It's pretty dark in there. You guys, it's all like candle lights or, you know, lamps or whatever. Immediately, Kit and Bucko, like, time, you immediately clock that one of the candles is propped up on this, like, white, almost circular thing, like this. Immediately clock, like, yeah, that's a skull.
Like humanoid skull?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's cool.
Interesting ambiance we have here.
A lot of skeletons in your decor, huh?
You guys also notice, as you walk through the door, hanging from the ceiling has one of those things like when you open the door, it like brushes against it to make a little bit of noise.
Yeah. Not wind
and-
chimes, but
Also bones?
yeah.
Yeah, wind chimes. Like as teeth or bone, right? I don't know. Teeth.
Yes, teeth are bones.
Teeth are bone.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yep.
Like we can ask our resident dentist here, but
Our frog thief.
I'm
Made
on a
of bone?
retainer, so don't count on that.
oh, okay.
Get
Oh
it?
my gosh.
Retainer, dentist. That's a
Yeah.
layered joke.
That's the layered one. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here, I was just trying to make a joke based on residentist.
That's pretty cool. Okay, that's good.
That's a good one. You wanna come in? Sorry.
Yeah, she motions you guys to go and sit. There's some chairs, not enough chairs, but there are chairs.
Oh, I'm good.
Actually-
Just gonna stand there like this.
I was gonna say,
Try
can
to
I like
appear
hover
bigger than-
over a
than I
chair
can.
but not actually sit on it because I don't want to sit down here.
Buck
Yeah,
was like kind of
I'll sit
squatting, afraid to put too
Aw.
much weight onto his chair.
I mean, the thing is
What an
that
angel.
Crimson Void, he knows that something's wrong with his companions, but without an actual ability to read the room, he just asks, "Why are you all acting weird?" Like out loud.
I'll just sit normally in the chair because
Yeah, I'll sit in the chair too.
I'm kind of vibing.
I like don't want to break it. I'm kind of a big dude.
Okay.
And she says, it's okay, sit on this one here.
Oh, thanks. Sure. He does the exact same thing over the second one.
Ball sits. That's why Bucko has those thick legs. It's just balls.
It's fine. It's comfortable.
Never sat
We're
a
good.
single day on their lives.
Never sat down ever.
It's just all squatting.
All squats.
All chair squats all the time.
Every day is
That's
leg
the
day.
secret.
Every day's like that.
Every day's like day for Baku.
You even live,
Yeah.
bro. Like once you guys are in, she leaves the door open because her son's still outside. But
is he still trying to drag the
And to get
sword
up, yeah.
up?
he's dragging the sword in. Yeah. It's like
Leaving a dent in the ground.
his speed is maybe less than like a square per round or something.
Does the floor have like grooves where he previously like dragged his sword in multiple times? And
The floor is pretty
path?
old and pretty used, you know.
okay.
For you guys with the perception, still with the perception 17 up, let's see. Kit,
Okay, no.
who amongst you guys can see in the dark? Sees in the dark. Yeah. So Kit and Time, you see in the dark in the back of the room. There's a pig sleeping.
Aw, cute.
And you see Bucko, you notice from like you sit down and you're like squatting, and then kind of because of your eye lines a little lower, you realize that a piece of the wall is new. Was put there recently.
Can I just ask her about it?
It's up to you. You can do whatever you want.
Recent renovations or what's up with the wall?
She sits back down, and she's like, "But that, oh yeah, we had this group of gnolls that came to try and raid us. They broke through the wall. We've had them to the pigs."
Rude.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah.
What are their names? I pointed the pig and the corn.
That's about right.
You want to screw your
DM.
GM? Ask
You
for
got it.
names.
You got this.
Truly.
One is Tutu and the other's like.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if I see
No.
any null like furs around.
Yeah. Cat B22.
It was trademarked.
She says, "Well, I don't like naming them too much, but I guess I can call him Bacon."
Great name.
Like that.
It was kind of like a joke for her, you know. She's like,
Oh,
pleased.
okay.
Like, yeah.
Huh.
Well, yeah, thank you for coming. I didn't even offer you guys anything. Do you want something? I can fetch you something.
Oh, we just had breakfast. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm quite full still.
Or
Okay.
whatever
Good here,
meal
man.
was the I don't know the time. Sorry.
Oh yeah, one last thing that the people with high perception with dark vision would have seen. At the very edge of the room, hidden behind a door that is open, there's somebody like hiding, like sitting down.
Okay. Oh, like I clock it, but I don't say anything.
Same thing. I notice it. I don't say anything, but I do occasionally glance over to see if they're moving or if they're taking any kind of note of us.
Seems to be looking in. I mean, you guys see in the dark. It's pretty far.
Yeah.
It's not that far. Seems to be a woman sitting down.
Like an
looking
adult
at you
woman?
guys. Yeah.
They all human, like so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all human so far.
Can I mysticism the place just absent-mindedly, like just look around, because I can see shit with my actual eyes apparently.
Sure.
Just where is it? Here.
Meanwhile, I'm just like this.
25.
Damn.
Nothing.
Yeah. I'm cool then.
Cool.
So, would you happen to be Mabel?
Oh yes, of course. That is me. I am Mabel. I put the paper in the fort. Thank you again for coming to my residence to help. Are you here to help? Find my son, my boy?
If we
Yeah,
can.
of course.
Yeah. Gaspar was abducted. You know, it used to be we could live our lives with dignity, but now outsiders come and go and do as they please. First 3 men came and tried to buy me out of my property, and I sent them packing. And told them they could shove their ladder. And then this group, this roadshow circus, just appears out of nowhere. No nothing, no noise, no nothing. Suddenly they're at the door, and my kids were looking at it. It was beautiful. They were trying to attract them, but I sent them packing too. I knew they were up to no good.
I'm so sorry, Miss
Ken?
LeBlanc. You said
Oh yes.
they tried to buy you out of your property. Did you? Can you give us a little description of who these outsiders were? Tried to.
Did you keep the letter?
Yeah, I would love to look at the letter. If
Oh
you
yeah, the
still
ladder
have it.
rises right here, and she grabs it. It's close to the skull lamp, and she just gives it to you guys.
Is it? Do I recognize like any of the? I'm trying to basically like cross-reference with the letter Bartrand had, just to take it out of the way. You know, I feel some funky business.
Oh, the GM
Do you feel some
smiling.
funky business? Here is the letter.
Ooh. Oh, ooh, the name is like right on. Don't even need to like cross-reference anything. He
Nope.
signed it.
Wow. Oh, that is a very bad criminal.
Right? Not even like a fake
Like,
name or something.
Use a
I don't know.
pseudonym, yeah.
Who wants to read it this time?
I can read it. Dear Mrs. LeBlanc, the organization I represent is interested in acquiring your land. We are prepared to pay a generous sum, which would restore your family to the noble status that is your right. an amount that would guarantee this status anywhere in the kingdom. Understand that if you don't accept, there will be consequences. I await your response and your collaboration. Sincerely, Severian.
See? No funky business at all. It's a very straightforward offer.
So you people are nobles, huh?
Yes, we've had this estate for many generations now. And she points like at the wall. There's some paintings, and you see that the paintings like,
Smoke and grime and dust covered.
well, that, but also like at first it's like this painting of a person, right? Like it's not like a beautiful painting and anything, but it's like a painting. You see the person, oh yeah, cool. And over time, it's more like first of all, you start to see like them become. It's ugly is a weird word to use, but like more deformed in ways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And
Genetic defects.
The inbreeding thing.
Can I look intently into it?
But also the paintings are also losing quality. So it's like, you know, at the end it's almost like, is that a person? Like, is that stick figures? Whatever.
It's like they had to hire cheaper and cheaper artists to make the paintings or something.
Oh, poor guys. They got poor.
I am very yeah. Can I? I'm very interested in the art. Can I go and take a look while they discuss the thing? Try to analyze it. What should I?
Are there any portraits that have like cutouts in the eyes? And no, I'm sorry. There's...
I could look at it.
One of the eyes looks at you. No.
Like, what should I even roll? Do I roll something?
Investigation, sir.
Okay. Since I am a painter, can I do something like craftsman?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. 18.
First off, you're a little bit offended that the paintings were all left inside all of this smoke all this time. Clearly, nobody's cleaned or cared for them. And you're very like sad for that. But you see that in the beginning, probably somebody was hired to make like the first or maybe the first 3 paintings. Then clearly just like wasn't somebody hired anymore. It's like maybe some of the family started making the drawings. But even that starts the nephew, somebody's nephew. But even that starts to decline like rapidly, kind of in the quality of the drawings.
Are any of them signed? And do I recognize any of the names?
The first few that I said probably were painted by some artists are signed. But you don't recognize any of the names.
Maybe it's the same artist, but then they start to pay less and less, and in the end it was like, oh, I can pay you in exposure or something. And the artist was like, yeah,
in a smoky room. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
they just threw a middle finger in the last one, and they thought, beautiful, avant-garde.
It's like just a hen turkey, the last one.
Maybe it was the artist was one like person, and they were just slowly getting older and like more arthritis in their hand or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, there's a few generations, quite a few.
You're saying that this is LeBlanc. Your son was taken by the circus. How did that happen?
I don't know. My little Caspar is he's 30. My boy. He's so young.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I'm never gonna disagree with that. Natalia is never.
Yeah, that's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yeah.
Just
That
a little
you
bit.
Maybe.
He doesn't know how to survive out there yet. He's
Makes
too
sense.
young.
Me neither.
You see the guy finally walked in and like sat down on one of the chairs. He's like, "Yeah, Casper he's so young. He doesn't know anything. That boy, so stupid." And Mabel's like, "Oh crap, I forgot his name. It's never good." Bastion. Mabel's like, "Bastion, don't be rude. Don't be rude. Shut up." There's like a little bit of the awkward family squabble moment.
But you mind telling us? So with the initial letter, would you describe the people who brought the letter to you?
Sure. I don't know. I don't see how they're connected, but okay, one thing at a time, I guess.
Well, yeah. Let's. Maybe they're connected. Maybe they're not. Maybe, but it wouldn't hurt to know. It seems like this is a decently threatening letter. So, they warned something terrible could happen, and this is certainly something terrible.
This is more little one, that one. I like you. She says, well, they were dressed in black. I didn't see any weapons on them, but 2 of them came to talk to me, and the last one was the tall one was standing behind and a little bit further away. I couldn't quite see him, but I mean, he comes to my house to offer to buy it, and he sends 2 goons to give me this letter. I shouted at him to go do things to himself, and he could. They left.
All
Very
humans?
noble of you.
I appreciate that.
Were they all humans, or were they?
Well, from what I could see, yes, they looked human.
And
I'm sorry, I was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no. Did they tell you why they wanted to acquire your property?
Well, to be honest, no.
Oh, okay.
And how long after they dropped off this letter before the circus came to town?
Oh. Maybe some 2 weeks? And that was 2 weeks ago, so maybe a month ago.
Do we remember how long it was Kururu's and Captain Jihyun's friend disappeared?
It was over a month. Which way they're there.
Circus is-
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just
I-
quiet. They're feeling uncomfortable.
I would be like, does that like coincides with what happened in the?
Kururu is very uncomfortable in the corner. Captain Dion is like trying to like put the shield in front of Kururu.
Yeah.
You know? He's like, no, it doesn't coincide. It's later, right? I mean, yeah. Bullock disappeared over a month. Yeah. Makes sense. They came if they came this way.
That came this way, yeah.
So
Okay.
we're perhaps on the right track then.
Yeah, at least we're not getting further away from that circus.
So
And she says, the circus,
is Mexican Brotherhood.
the circus showed up one day and they tried to make us go look, but my children were very interested in all the colors. Well, not poor Clotilde. She's still Clotilde is still sitting at the corner. She's always a little shy of things, but yes, they tried to.
I look at just a sec. I look at the woman that was watching. Does she react to the name being
She
said?
hides more. She's like looking from behind the door, you know, and then she.
I'm just fully not just confused and don't know who the hell she's talking about.
Crimson Void he's not very bright, he knows that, but he's wise enough to be quiet for most of the time. But then he asks, the men who came here, were they big, menacing men?
Yeah, I'd say they had a menacing look to them.
But were they big and strong?
No. I can't say that they were. Maybe the third one was a little taller.
Then I look to my companions and I say, men that are not big and strong, if they don't display weapons, they might be very dangerous in some other ways.
Thank you.
I have some theories about how they might be dangerous.
You guys hear a shout from a woman somewhere in the house, like.
Oh,
Hey,
thank
cut your
Discord
shout
for
and try-
cutting your shouting because I was not ready for that at all.
Your
Sorry.
noise filter. It's like,
I've just
Nope.
stopped it.
It's going to show
Oh,
on
did it
YouTube,
really?
so
If you
like
want
and
to
subscribe.
exactly, if you want to watch the shout cut, you go watch it on YouTube later.
Release the shout. The whole Twitter.
I jump up.
People
as soon as-
deserve the truth.
Yes. I jump up as soon as I hear it.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, same.
Mabel's like, "Oh, please don't worry about it. That's just Blanche. She needs to keep to herself."
Is she in pain?
Yeah, is she okay? I'm a medic, kinda, sorta. I can look at her if you want to.
Speaking of it, you look to be a woman of faith. Are you a cleric, perchance?
I am.
Oh, that's
yes.
good. Pascal! And you guys see, like from another room comes this man walking, bald. First thing you guys notice, and like everybody can see in the room now, like your eyes are used to the darkness a little bit more. He has no eyes. He's kind of like filling it out as he walks, and his left arm is this like grotesque, almost like a tentacle. It has so many joints, and it's so long, like it drags on the floor.
Yeah.
And he kind of comes like, "What? Yeah, Mom." And Mabel's like, "All right, we have a priest here. We might be able to get you and Clotilde married. Finally, it's way past time."
It's your son.
Yes, this is my son Pascal, and
Nice to
Clotilde
meet
is
you,
on the corner
Pascal.
over there.
Oh, is she a cousin or
No, she's my
family
daughter as well.
friend? Got it.
Just out of curiosity, how many children do you have?
Well, 5.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
Clotilde, Blanche,
The first-
Pascal.
First one was
Pascal.
Blanche, then was Bastian, then was Clotilde, then was Pascal, and he's coming closer, and she like grabs his arm, like in a reassuring way, and then was my poor Gaspar, was missing.
Looking at this Pascal, do I see, like, does he look like he's touched by the Tormenta?
Okay, I'm gonna need a roll from something.
sure.
Can I?
I can
Check as
offer
well.
you healing, offer you mysticism, perception,
I'll take either healing, or can be mysticism, can be religion, can be
Religion. Okay. Mysticism is. My intelligence is. I'm a cleric, but my intelligence is higher than my religion.
Wisdom.
I guess. Yeah, religion.
Even knowledge.
Can I
I think.
roll religion as well?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a. Oof. Gross.
Oh,
Not
I'm
start,
distracted by the bad paintings. Yeah.
15
You're so
mysticism.
offended. You're like spinning on a little like rag trying to clean.
I'm like Ryan Gosling in the movie. Like,
Oh.
I rolled a 15.
15. And from your experience of like living out in the world, you've met les faux, right? People who are touched by the Tormenta.
Yes.
Being touched by the Tormenta usually comes with a very specific sign visually.
Yeah.
Or not at all,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
And this man's clearly deformed. But even inbreeding, like, you know, being born with
Tentacle arms, yeah.
a tentacle arm and no eyes, like, it's
it's
a
like
stretch.
no eyes in the sockets, or I was assuming.
It's like Fawn's Labyrinth guy.
Not like they've been removed, like they were never there.
Never there.
Yeah, like Fawn's Labyrinth. Like Slender Man. Cool.
Cool.
That's
Not
badass.
Nightmare Fuel at all.
That's badass. Not gonna lie, that's badass.
I start sketching the guy in the corner. Like I pull my sketchbook and go like, nice subject.
I'm gonna kind of.
do not have a reaction set. Yep.
I mean, you can't
I'm
see it, probably.
kind of lean over to who's ever closest to me and just very quietly be, can you make a distraction? I'd like to go talk to the daughter.
Do you have any food
I don't know
that
who's
I can
closest to me.
eat?
There you go. There's no distraction.
Come to the right
She's like,
guy. Yeah.
Yes, actually, we have a family recipe.
Oh,
we
really?
make a very good soup. It's the best broth you can have. We've always eaten it for generations. It keeps us strong. And then she like slaps again on the sun. The sun's arm. She's like, I have some prepared. If you're going to go find my Gaspar, I'm going to give it to you, and you can have it. And it'll make you strong as well for your journey. And she like gets up. She like, you see that she's old, very old. Her youngest son is 30, and she like gets up, axe hanging on the apron, and walks to the kitchen. You just wait right there. I'll be right back. And she goes into the kitchen.
Why don't I give you a hand?
Oh, sure.
Or a tentacle.
You can help me. If somebody wants to grab some more water from the well, that can help. Yes.
I'll go.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let's go,
Big
Bucka.
strong dude job. Big strong dude. Big strong dude. Let's do this, kid.
While
go.
people are moving around, is there any way I can like stealth deeper into the house?
Yeah. You're a tiny thing. Roll stuff.
As people are kind of moving around and trying to use them as cover.
Yeah.
Oh, that was almost a 20, but it wasn't. That is 14 plus.
Oh, 13 is good.
Still not 14, and then I have a good stealth. Let me, if I can find it. Stealth plus 11, so that's 25.
Oh, wow.
It's small.
What's 11? What?
I'm like,
Yeah.
well, what,
I have like
aren't we like
+5
level 2 or
naturally.
something?
Yeah.
It's
Aren't
+5.
you level
It's
two?
small.
Plus 5 because I'm small. And
Yeah.
that's on top of my dex and my level.
Damn.
Small characters, man.
All right. Yeah, you're stealthing.
Yeah, cool.
Nobody
I'm
sees
gonna-
you anymore.
I'm gonna go look for the girl who is hiding behind the door first.
Okay. She's still there.
Good build.
Cathilde, is that how? So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to just look at her and just be like,
how would you read this name?
Clotilde.
Cathilde.
Or Clotilde.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just go.
Which, by the way, let
hi.
me. I'm gonna show to you guys the picture they have drawn of the family.
Oh, no.
Sure, which?
So right now there's only me and
Run.
Yeah, in time.
Gran on the living room.
And your best all. Oh boy.
Oh no.
So I'm like, yeah, soup is not my favorite, but you see,
Who's the girl chained to the post?
That's probably the girl that was
Blanche.
screaming.
That's screaming.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Probably to Cathilde, I'll just be like, quick question for you. Do you want to be marrying your brother?
So she's like, didn't see you either.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
And she's like trying to. She's like in between the wall and the door, and she's like trying to close the door on herself, like to be like disappear. It's like, oh, who's talking? Who's talking?
A friend. Let's put it that way.
Is my brother? I have to marry him. We're nobles. We have to keep the family line. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is.
No, it's not. It's really not. Listen, there's a lot of brainwashing going on here, so we're not.
Have bad thoughts. Have bad thoughts. She's like.
I feel bad enough for this girl. Let me see if I have anything to calm her down.
You see, like, Pascal hears her mumbling and like starts walking in her direction, and like just kind of like gives the hand like this to her, and she kind of
The
grabs it and
tentacle
like
hand or the other one?
the normal one. But you don't think they have any problems with each other, but like she holds his hand and like seems to calm down a little bit. Like you see, it's like a very weird family, but it's loving, you know. Like the mother is very worried about her kids and like wants to give you guys food, and they're stuck in this very weird culture and upbringing. But
I'm gonna just, after seeing that, because I don't want her to make more noise, I'm just gonna keep going deeper into the house, looking for the screaming daughter.
Cool. It's not very hard to find. You hear her talking. She is behind a door. That's you very easily. If you try to open the door, it's locked.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say I would try to open the door. Oh, I do have a thieves' kit.
Oh, give me a perception check, real quick,
Okay.
or sleight of hand if you're trying to open the door.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand to try to open the door. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do perception before because I don't know what I'm getting myself into. So we'll start with perception.
Thank you, GM.
Natural 20.
oh wow,
All right.
hope the soup's good though.
24 total.
You hear 24. You hear she's talking to herself. You find her room very easily. You very quickly find. Oh wow! What is that noise? Yes,
Is it me?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think it was.
I was trying to move between the. Sorry.
It's all good. Sorry.
I was clicking between roll 20 and.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I apologize. Even lost it. Okay. You hear her talking, and you realize it sounds like she's talking to somebody. You don't hear anybody else, but she doesn't stop talking either. She's just like going on and on. Very, like, you come closer to the door, and she's saying things that are disconnected. Like, she's talking about one thing, then talks about something else as if she's talking to another person, and then she starts just describing a thing as if she's talking to nobody else. You hear the sound of chains, as I've already spoiled with the picture. You can, easily assume she's chained in there. And like, you see she gets agitated by herself, and she starts talking like louder and faster, and then she's like changed subjects, and then like kind of soothes down again, and like almost like sounds like she's might be falling asleep, and then starts talking again.
Okay. I'm gonna try to unlock.
Because you rolled a natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
You hear her. You hear her saying. At one point, saying, "No, Mortimer doesn't. No, he does not become an adventurer. No.
Wait, Mortimer? Isn't that the name of one of the soldiers?
Mortimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's a conversation you overheard Captain Dion having with Mortimer in the fort.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Cool.
What do I add to that? Is that a trickery check or?
It's a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Let's see. I'm still getting used to this character sheet.
And it changed.
But it is better now.
It is better, yeah. Thank you, whoever did this.
I'm not seeing sleight of hand. Where is it?
It's
See,
not in
reflexes?
alphabetical order, so... Oh, no, it is not. No, it's not.
The one change that could come soon would be...
Yeah, because
If I could request-
it is in alphabetical order in Portuguese, which doesn't help. It's below fortitude, 2 below trickery.
No, that's stealth.
Oh, no, that's stealth. Wow.
Would it be
My-
thievery?
Yeah.
Thievery, yeah.
There we go.
That's my bad.
So 16 then
And my
for that.
glasses are shit, apparently.
16 for thievery.
Kit's very freaked out. 16 thievery. Yeah, I easily open the door. This is not a very... this whole house is not a very sturdy construction. And the door is no different. Like, it's not super protective of thievery. You easily open the door.
Yeah, I do it very slowly, gradually, like trying to make sure no one's seeing me, but I just want to get a look at her so I can get a better gauge on, is something been done to her or is this mental illness?
Okay. Are you trying to not be seen?
I don't
Or
care
hurt.
if she sees me, I just want to make sure no one behind me.
Okay. No roll. Yeah, give me insight or healing or knowledge.
Let me see what I'm good at. Insight. No, I'm not going to be good at healing. I think I should have okay knowledge. Yeah, knowledge is probably going to be the best bet. So 18 for knowledge. 18 for knowledge.
Cool. And just to clarify, your question is if she...
Basically, just this isn't some kind of magical condition or anything like that. Nothing. It seems like it's maybe mental illness. Trying to get a gauge on.
I mean, it's clear to you she's crazy. Like she's got her mind's going. That's you know, all the signs are there. Like she's talking nonstop about things that like some things that are clearly. Like,
she's experiencing mania and she's experiencing, voices that aren't there.
Yeah, she's delusional. She's like talking to people who aren't there. She's like talking about things that don't make sense. But at the same time, she did just drop a conversation that she could have no knowledge about. So you're like logically thinking, your assumption has to be that like there's something else there too. Apart from that, she looks like a normal woman. She looks older. She looks to be in her 50s, and she has kind of a ragged look. She's tied in chains to a bed. But yeah, she doesn't have like anything bizarre in her body.
It just looks like she's trying to fall asleep and she can't fall asleep, right?
What you can tell is that probably this is kind of her day. Like she has ups and downs. Sometimes she almost falls asleep, but then sometimes she just screams. And like that's so normal that the mother, who was obviously very caring, was like, yeah, it's just Blanche.
I think I'm just gonna look at her and go, would you like help falling asleep?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Well, I'm not rolling amazingly, but I'm rolling consistently. So that's 12 plus, what's my diplomacy? Plus 6, so 18 for that as well.
Not bad.
Okay. You see, she says, no, I don't sleep. No, no, I don't sleep. No, the big man kills me with the axe. Big man kills me with the axe. I can't sleep. No. No, they're taking Gaspar. They're taking Gaspar. No. They can't take Gaspar. Ah! Like she shouts. You guys hear the shout again.
Gaspar comes back. Do you think you could sleep?
And she says, Gaspar is here. Gaspar is here. Everything's okay. Then the man comes in the night. He comes in the night. Mom's asleep. Comes in the night. Mom's asleep. Mom doesn't wake up. Mom doesn't wake up. No, he wants to take Pascal. And then Gaspar offers himself. No. And she starts to rattle the chains.
Okay. It's okay. Don't really know what else I can help with, so I'm just gonna leave. I don't think I'm gonna lock the door behind me, though.
Give me another diplomacy check real quick.
Okay. Oh, that's much worse. 2 + 6, so 8.
Okay. Cool. So you're not gonna lock the door? I'm just asking you. So.
I know. I'm debating whether I want to take that time. I think she'll think about not doing it, but then she'll lock the door.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You already unlocked it. You know how to lock it back. Mm-hmm. And it's a simple lock. Cool. I'm gonna cut to our friends who went to grab some water from the well.
Where's my soup, man? I'm waiting forever here. Just kidding.
So roll back in time. You guys walk out to go to the well. It's right outside. And you go to the well. Give me perception checks, please.
I'm rolling like balls. Okay, spoke too soon. 13. I mean, we rolled the same
The
die.
same number, actually.
Yeah. We rolled a 4, both
Wow.
of us.
Brutal.
13.
There should be a rule for like when people start getting like, you know, kind of like in poker, you know what I mean? It's like if everybody gets the same number, it counts like as something.
I mean, you
Add
can
them
make the rule.
together. So really, we got a 20.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
I'm saying there should be, but there's
Our
not a rule
powers
for that.
combined.
Power of friendship, man.
Yeah. Power of love. There you go.
They made a song
Maybe
about
we
it
level up.
in the 80s.
Yeah.
Kids, you guys go to the well. It's clearly the cleanest thing here. You kind of walk past the big ben. Mabel already told you, so if you look closely, you see like bones there, humanoid bones, but she told you that she put the knolls there for the pigs. And you come to the well, there's the bucket, right, hanging with the rope. And you start rolling it down. I don't know if Kit has ever like taken water from a well. Maybe she has. She's a traveler. But just like the noise and sounds and like the way the bucket behaves in the water, there's something different there. Something calls your attention a little bit, and you kind of look inside, and you see in the dark, right? But it's day out still, and you just look inside, and the well is red.
Like deep red or like bright red? Like blood red or like
algae
Or
red?
like strawberry flavored? What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it Kool-Aid?
Some algae
Is it
are
blood?
red.
Yeah, Kool-Aid, I was gonna say.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, man. I'm telling you, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
I think.
Never
Is it
drink the Kool-Aid.
rust?
You
Yeah, I
see
mean,
that-
could be like some kind of mineral, like
Yeah.
irony.
Irony.
there's an intrinsic reaction. Like it's one thing, like I said before, one thing is looking at Le Faux, right? Something that was changed
kinda
by the
red.
Tormenta.
Get it?
And another thing is looking at the Tormenta, and that has like an intrinsic reaction from aversion from people who aren't inherently affected by it.
I
that's
dropped
the
the
kind of
bucket
reaction you have.
immediately. Like I stop reeling and I stop like.
The bucket goes, and it's like
Whoa.
yeah,
I think I
it's kind of
know.
oily, and you see like a couple of
why.
insects walk out of the,
Oh, come on.
and they have like too many legs.
I think I know why this family is looking a little deformed. And it has nothing to do with their incest behaviors. Maybe a little bit.
Maybe.
But
I would imagine at least a little bit.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Not even here, and just that little like floats through the air.
Yeah. I don't think we want to drink their water.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
Okay.
anyone should drink this water.
What's wrong with it?
I'll pull it again.
Yeah.
because-
Oh, yeah. Okay. Nope. Fully agree.
There's a
Yep.
bug on the bucket, and it has an eye.
Like a human eye
Yep.
in its mouth, or just like as a part of it.
Just the back of the bug is kind of
Oh.
like an eye.
Oh, hello there, so bad.
Is it
Walks
like?
away.
Do they have like a ladle or how? Oh my god, how do they scoop this like water? Does it have? Is there like any ladles, anything like nearby that I can use to scoop the water? The water.
Sure. But you see that the bucket also has like a handle that you could like grab
Is it like a
from.
hook or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
it like has a hook attached kind of thing, and you can like take
I
the
don't
bucket.
wanna. I don't wanna take the whole bucket. I just want a sample. I just want a little bit.
Just want to taste it a little bit.
Just a
I'm not
little.
planning on
Just
tasting
Just a
it.
try
are
it.
you?
tiny bit. No.
It's salty.
Okay.
No, not gonna put this close to my mouth. Or any other
It tastes
parts.
like
I think
Oh
that's
my
a good
body.
choice.
Oh,
other wolves really
dude,
are behaving.
Dude, the soup. We should make the soup.
we cannot let Crimson
Okay,
eat
this
that
is-
soup.
Crimson
Oh.
was so excited about that soup. Oh, bummer.
You know what I'm gonna do? I hate this because I'm gonna have to buy another canteen. I'm gonna get my like
We
water
can swap
thing.
later.
I have to
Yeah,
buy
I'll
another
share
one.
Like, I just want to make it clear that while everything has happened, in the meantime, Crimson Void is at the living room with Gran, and he's saying like, so my favorite types of soups, like this soup, that soup, and he's like for 5 minutes just listing soup types that he likes, you know?
Like,
I
yeah,
drink.
That's the good
I
one.
drink
in
from my
sketching.
canteen to like empty it, and then I
Put it in the canteen.
Oh yeah. I cork it or like twist cap. Put it
Just
in
because
my.
I'm mean, give me
Just
a
make believe. You're
straight
making a finger.
dexterity check.
No! Am I gonna lose a finger because I'm like messing with?
Or maybe get a new
it's-
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Essay.
It's more likely that you get a new one.
Just
Imagine
regular
that.
dexterity?
That's right.
Oh my
But the DC is
god!
lower, too.
Why though?
No! Can I give her the help action at all?
I mean, how much can
And
you
now-
help?
I don't know. Can I try?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just straight dex?
Straight dex.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Why? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
Now you
sorry, I
have
tried.
wonderful.
This is amazing.
Oh no.
Buckle, a little bit gets in your hand a little bit, and you're like,
Mm.
ah!
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a
in
terrible
your
sensation.
fur.
It's kind of oily.
It gets in my hand
just
too.
You,
It's just
it
gross.
gets in your hand, kids. Yeah, not in Buckle's hands. Get some.
Oh,
your
okay.
hand.
I started like cleaning
Oh,
it
okay.
because you did say buckles. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I was like,
ah.
ugh.
Apologize.
I started like cleaning it like robes or whatever, and then I'm like, I start going through my medicine kit, trying to find something like an alcohol
hand
solution,
wipe or
whatever.
something.
Yes.
Yeah.
To like clean it up. Ew, 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 it got in my hand. Ew.
Gross. Sorry.
Mm.
Give me. Who kept the weapon? It was you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh, come on. I'm really like balls tonight.
Maybe you were saving the good roll for this roll.
No.
No.
7.
No.
I was not.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So all right. Takes a
Yeah.
while for you to clean up your hand.
Ew.
Meanwhile, while you guys are outside and while Thyme is inside, further inside, Mabel comes back.
Oh,
Nice.
With bowls.
Seems
Oh,
like
no, we have to.
seems like a
we
good
have to go.
story.
Go.
Have I mentioned that I don't really like vichyssoise because it's cold? I think it's weird to have cold soup. I mean, gazpachos are okay, I guess, but not a fan.
Have we returned
It's the most
yet? Are
cultured
we-
barbarian I've ever
No.
met.
No.
She gives you a bowl. She gives Grun a bowl. She gives
Yeah. Can I
her
have-
son and daughter and other son a bowl.
Can I have finished the son's sketch?
Sure.
14. Not a
Actually,
bad one.
It's a pretty
There's-
good sketch.
I want to do
I
something.
give it like as a
Right.
thank you.
Aw.
Like if you want a painting of the next, I don't know the name, leader of the house, hire me.
She takes it she gives you the bowl, puts the other one down, takes it oh, you're an artist, huh? Mm.
And I try to
Yes.
emphasize the different parts of him, not hide it, and make it beautiful.
And she's like, this is a lovely picture. You're quite talented. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
And she kind of puts it next, close to the paintings, She doesn't really find, tries to put it on one of the
Like on the
paintings and
street.
obviously falls out. Yeah. She finds a place to put it. Yes, that would be lovely if you could do that. A painting of Pascal and Clotilde would be amazing, yes.
Yes, for the wedding, perhaps.
Aw.
Exactly, yes. When you guys are done with finding my Caspar, we can do that. That would be quite lovely.
All right, and thank you for your hospitality. And I take the soup I need it.
Cool. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully, they're the tulip bowls. They're doing that, so I'm not that.
Yeah. I was like, can we not have prioritized warning people?
I mean, I was gonna actually use a spell to warn them, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
fine.
please do, please do.
I was going to. I tried, but you guys are super excited to eat the soup, I guess.
Yeah. I was just
You guys
thinking that
also were
it would have
out
been
there
awesome.
pondering things, didn't even think.
Yeah, have you
So I
seen
was
that?
okay, they took.
I might actually level up. I want it.
Yeah. It's like that episode of How I Met Your Mother, oh, don't eat the soup. Okay, why not? Because of this, isn't that okay? This would be my third bowl, but thank you.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know. After I had 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah.
since I found it out, I wanted to actually send them an opening.
Is the soup, does it taste bad? Is it disgusting to eat?
The soup tastes great.
All right,
Um,
awesome score.
I was assuming
It is
because it smells bad.
undeniably tasty. It's invigorating, thick, and a little bit too too varied ingredients lists. But which one of you can choose a stat to add +1 in?
This is a nail, but who cares?
Oh, come on.
It was boiled,
What?
the germs are gone.
A stat, what do you mean? An attribute?
Choose an attribute to put a +1 on it.
Oh, Crimson Void is now... I don't know if I make him stronger or physically able to take more damage. I think he's gonna be stronger. You guys know that.
I am weirdly more beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my
I
hair's
love
starting
it.
to grow back. Wow. Invigorating.
The like cheekbones are coming out. The jawline is
Yeah.
like,
I like cracked my
Pronounced.
jaw and it's like, ooh.
You're like handsome Squidward now, you know, so but red instead of green.
Yes. Yes. We're going with that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are saying you want to use the spell to send a message, you can, but it's up to you.
I would have. I mean, even though I know it's too late now, I would have, so I will. Because no metagaming. I will send a warning to Gran, because I feel like he's more, you know, more. Hey, you know what I mean.
You look more
say-
capable. That's the thing.
well, I would say just more like wise, possibly.
Listens to reason a little bit better, maybe.
Definitely. Yes.
And I'm gonna say, do not eat the soup. Do not eat the soup.
Can I reply to this message?
No,
I don't
actually.
think so. No.
Okay. Wrong game. Sorry.
If I had spent 2 PMs, you wouldn't be able to. But I just spent 1
Hey.
because I am stingy. So.
I'm like, well,
Okay. Sure.
are there any bugs in the soup?
No, they're not bugs. They're features.
No.
Right. Oh my god. That one. Oh god.
You lose your attributes.
This is the first time. This is only the first time that this joke has been made in Tormenta in English. So
Oh yeah.
Yes, we already have a first time that
Oh, goodness.
a traditional Tormenta joke was made in English today on the chat, and this is the first one live.
Oh god.
I need to look at the chat
Wow.
later. But okay. Yeah. You see some
Yeah.
things like in there. You're not sure what everything that is in there is.
I go like, yeah,
Oh god.
Like I said, it's good, tasty,
it's
thick,
good.
invigorating.
Yeah. Viscous, but
Oh.
how's it in English?
I did my part.
The Pumbaa thing?
Oh yeah. Viscous?
Oh
No.
yeah.
I don't
Slimy
know.
but satisfying? That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Yeah,
Slimy but
slimy
satisfying,
but
yes.
satisfying. Thank you.
I've never watched that
Oh
movie in
my
English,
God.
so I wouldn't know. But thank you.
Same.
That's much
I will, yeah.
Slimy but satisfying.
Yeah.
Well. Yum yum.
Giselle made the face. It was very funny.
Oh,
Outside of you guys, what are you doing?
I'm gonna rush back. I send the message, but like.
You guys come barging in the door around the same time. Like time is coming back into the living
Yeah, I'm
room. You
trying
guys
to
like
time it that when they come in is when I come in.
Smart. I like slam the door open. Don't eat the soup. Do not eat the soup.
Mabel looks like a little bit taken aback. Like, well,
Why not?
Excuse you?
There's
Well,
there's
It's
soup
the
for
family's
everyone.
recipe.
Don't try
That's
to
the best
steal the
soup.
soup.
the
You're
well
gonna taste in
water
your
for
life.
it?
Yeah. Did you use the water to make the soup?
Don't you see I'm glowing? Like,
I mean, you
this
do look
wonders for your skin. Look at that.
more handsome. Did you always have this like beauty mark in your
Oh.
shit?
Oh, this is new.
The beauty mark is awesome.
Now I have to add it to the drawing.
Do you use the water from the well to make the soup, Mrs. LeBlanc?
Well, yes, it's kind of the family secret, actually. You just use the
Has it always been
Water from-
bread?
well. So, as far as I remember, the well's always been the way that it is.
Mrs. LeBlanc, this may come as a shock to you, but water is not supposed to be red.
Well, yes, but our water is cleaner,
I highly doubt
and
that.
it gives us the strength of the hill. The hill makes us stronger.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah,
I mean, you mean
Actually,
the
yes.
And I tell
Crimson Boy, you
like,
see that has like a bigger muscles and it's like
And
a
I
little
look-
bit toned.
yeah, I look at Grun when I say this.
Oh, you mean the hell where the filth is creeping in? Right? That
Yeah.
hell.
That hell.
Got it. Okay.
Actually, like these hills
Listen,
more now.
you're going
for
to
some
love
reason.
it. Don't worry about it. It's great. Look, it keeps us all strong. And she grabs it and like puts a bowl for you, a bowl for you, like
Yeah.
a smaller bowl for the tiny one.
I already
Thank
ate
you.
today, so I'll pack it to go. But thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. I
I-
appreciate it.
Hold it and like play with the spoon, but never once does this go anywhere near my
That
mouth.
one, that like,
It's just
Yeah, just you know, like
fully
I'm
in a puddle
talking,
on the floor.
like I'm like
Uh,
holding a bowl and and I'm just talking, and it looks like I'm just I'm taking bites in between, but I'm not.
like extras in movies where they like mess along
Yeah,
the
like-
food.
I would like to make a
delicious.
perception check to see if I notice that they're not eating because I have no manners. I have no social skills, so I'm gonna say something if they're not.
I already
eating.
said I was saving it.
I
for
do
you.
like a
same.
performance.
I was honest.
Do you have a Tupperware, Miss LeBlanc?
Can I do a performance check to
I
like?
don't think I notice
him-
anything.
No. If
Cool,
yeah, do a performance check time.
Okay, let's do.
I love this.
Which one are we gonna do?
I love PvP, man. It's like-
12. Well, that was a 12 on the die, and then my performance
Oh, well.
is plus 8,
Yeah.
so that's a dirty 20.
Oh, she's loving it.
Mm.
Time. Actually, go ahead and roll perception for me as well, please.
I'm not trying to like hide that I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh, that
You
rolled.
kid.
I
Why are not
genuinely
eating?
have packed a portion away in case like Crimson Void or Gron wants it.
I mean, yeah, I'll save it. You never know.
Yeah.
Why are you not
Um,
eating?
Perception.
Kids, since you're not interested in eating, maybe you had too much for breakfast, like I said. Could we check the well? Could you show me where it was?
Yeah, I would love to show you. Do you mind, Mrs. LeBlanc, that I show him your amazing,
Yeah, sorry, it's
really
just, I'm
clean,
interested.
amazing
Oh.
clean well?
Well, keeping
Yeah, and I have to
clean.
refill my
Keep
stuff,
it clean,
my water.
please. Keep it clean. Okay.
Sure,
It's very important
absolutely.
for the family and to keep us strong.
Okay. Yeah.
I like power walk to the well.
I'm gonna pack you some more to go. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
so
you're
much.
so lovely, Miss LeBlanc. Yeah, thank you.
And then
She goes
while,
back
like
to the kitchen.
on the way there, like walking and talking.
Do you feel okay? Do you feel any symptoms? Do you feel any of
I
the
feel-
your Tormenta powers coming through stronger?
Oh, please say I
Anything?
feel beautiful. Please, 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 please.
I
I
feel
feel pretty.
I feel
beautiful.
pretty.
Oh, so pretty. I do a little flair.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. You look
He
handsome.
looks
I
like a
guess.
very practiced artist.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah,
That
like I
thing,
didn't major in dancing, but I took some electives.
That's pretty amazing. Congrats. Maybe you should perform with time one of these days.
Sure,
Anywho,
yeah, maybe.
I feel like this well is very tainted with Tormenta. Just
Less.
yeah. Please.
And I point to it.
Can I? Yeah, I'll.
you put your
Okay.
head in there to look at the well, and what other people have as like this intrinsic, aversion to you, it's like this intrinsic like resonance. You're like, yeah, you feel.
Yeah. You see Grant kind of tipping forward a little bit.
I grab him like his robes.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry that I have only once been close to something like this. Was stronger, but still, yeah. It's there, and I
Okay.
like hurry to scoop the bucket.
What are you doing?
I want to see it.
Okay. Fair.
I take one step back. And it's just like, watch.
Can I taste some of the water?
Sure.
Can I check if I can like lick it, but can I check it if it has any alchemical properties?
I mean, right off the bat, you see that the water is infected, like has like kind of a reddish tint to it. Like looking at the well, you see like red. When you get it out on the bucket, like just looking at the sun, it just looked like a faint reddish to it, you know.
It's more like it has trace
test.
amounts of it. No, it's not like.
Yeah, it's not like a Tormenta monster is gonna sprout out and jump.
Yeah.
Like it's not a Tormenta area. It's like definitely affected by it in there. But yeah, like you said, trace amounts. But there might be alchemical value to this. Like you could Tormenta stuff is usually attributed as like caustic or acidic, you know, so you could probably work with this to make acid.
Yeah, I'll take as many samples as my alchemy kit can hold. And
good, collecting ingredients so we can replicate this soup. Smart.
I'll try. Yeah, like the secret
those,
ingredient, the 13 herbs.
Yeah, you know how like people say that the trick to New York pizza is the water.
I thought it was bagels.
Yeah, I've heard bagels.
The bagels,
Yeah, any like dough, I guess, doughy thing.
And I taste a little bit of it. I mean, I already ate it. I just want to see how it is, like straight from the well. I do in a little amount just to test it.
Even for you, it's like a bit aversive. Like it's drinking straight from a source like this.
Bug soup.
You kind of like your head spins a bit. And you're like, whoa, like it's kind of like you're having a little bit of too much of the strong stuff of it. You know, like maybe you should try weaker stuff.
Yeah, man. It's like
kind of feeling.
You're not supposed to eat raw garlic. Usually, you know, you cook it into something beautiful.
Right. Yeah. I'm just like tasting just the quality of the garlic. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Don't you get it?
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. Did you get some of it?
I did. I have some in my.
And then I show my canteen.
I give her mine and I say, "Can I have it?"
Sure. Careful.
Just so I can do some tests, and if you have any, I can share the results with you.
Oh yes.
Unless, of course, you wanted to do tests yourself. Sorry, I thought you were bringing this.
No. You can definitely do the testing and just give me the knowledge. Ask you.
Yes, I assumed you. Sorry, I assumed you wouldn't actually want to put your hands in. Yeah.
If you don't mind, do you mind if I
No, you can ask anything.
No, examine you.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it didn't affect you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I like run just a basic medical test, like test his reflexes? Like, let's see if he kicks if I like slap his knee or something.
I guess Paul's
sure.
Give me
a healing.
reflexes.
Give me a healing check.
Oh God, my dice have I haven't rolled above a 8 yet. Let's
The
see.
guy's here screaming again in the back, somewhere in the house.
God, what's about that? Anyway.
Oh, well, it was a 9, so it was higher than 8. For a 14.
Give me a reflexes check.
I'm gonna get punched. 18. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, the soup is good.
Yeah, soup seems to be making wonders. You like do the little hammer in the knee, and then he goes like poof.
Ooh. Wow. They should open a restaurant.
While we're waiting with LeBlancs, can I just ask Mabel? I think while I'm pretending to eat the soup, I'm just going. And Mabel, what are the odds you think that the men who were here, they're interested? You know, I mean, I'm sure your land has quite a bit to offer, but it seems the well might have attracted their attention.
Well, it's kind of a family secret. We don't usually share it with outsiders, but I guess there is a possibility of that. I don't see how they would know about it, but I guess I have reason there. It has kept us very strong throughout the years.
You say it's a family secret. Does your family not usually talk with people outside of the family in general?
Well, no. Why would we?
Well, just,
We're okay over here.
Passing conversation to strangers, just a change of scenery, perhaps. You just mostly keep to yourselves?
Strangers don't usually come here. We kind of tend to keep for ourselves, and once in a while I'll go into town to trade for something we can't grow here, or to find an artist or such thing. But
and is it only you who goes into town, or does anyone else?
So mostly me, yes.
Can I have more soup?
Absolutely. She's actually, she went to the kitchen to pack some more for you guys to go.
Nice.
I know it was a shit roll, but did I get anything from Brown's thing? Question, the medic kit is just like, I just don't have a -5 roll, right? It doesn't add anything to my roll.
It can add if you have it improved. Which you can do.
I only had
a lot of money.
I just got 52 bars. Like, I used it to pay for it.
Just letting you guys know I can craft stuff, so now I have an actual kit, so I can improve equipment. It just costs material and time.
Awesome.
Time the concept.
A time, the fairy time.
Yeah, I'll have to get some fairy dust from time.
It's like rub her wings a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there is time on the soup. I wouldn't know.
Oh, do I find any bugs in the well, like you said?
Yeah. But she asked about the healing.
Oh, right.
And you were asking, what did you want to know again?
If he, if it feels like it affected him in any way. Of course, he looks handsome, but any downsides, anything else? Brushing your hair that you don't have.
That I don't have yet.
That you can tell, no. But
he's
looking at him
LeFou,
closely.
So.
Yeah, he's LeFou. You can't quite tell. You can't quite tell. Sorry.
That's fine. I mean, what's a shit roll?
I just wonder if you said with the soup you felt better. I'm wondering if that has to do with your your own
nature.
ties to the Tormenta, or if it's just a property of the water itself.
Oh no, it's probably maybe. If they use that water, it might not be just that, but
because the LeBlancs looked like they were humans before, I'm assuming, and
yes.
with the consumption over time,
yeah, I think that's what would happen to you.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have any side effects, or maybe if we do, and we'll find out. But still,
yeah,
this feels like a blessing.
Can
You see him
Grunge
touch
and
something in his chest.
oh, what was that again? One more time.
I touch a brooch in my chest when I say that.
Is it? Do I recognize the brooch?
Is it outside?
Not
Like,
like
is it visible?
overtly. Yeah, but when I touch it, I think I'd show it a little bit.
So there you go. It's an eye with the slit.
Okay. And since I'm trained in religion, I'm assuming I don't even have to roll to know.
Don't think so.
It's a higher one, yeah.
Oh,
It's a symbol of a higher god.
Kit immediately takes a little tiny step back. Nothing like,
yeah, okay. Maybe we should report back and keep Crimson from eating more of that soup, I guess. I feel like it's too
sure.
late.
Go ahead. Yeah, he might have eaten all of your bowls by now.
I mean, it's fine. I wasn't gonna eat
you
it.
go ahead. I'd like to have a moment.
Just gonna eat more soup. Get it.
I'm like trying to put a little bit more of my soup into his bowl so it looks like I actually ate some.
Makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
It's coming out like 8 feet tall. Yeah.
I understand.
and then I touch my own symbol.
Yeah.
Okay, see you inside.
I thought you might. Thank you. And I turn to the well and I pray.
All right. Mr. Grun is praying to the god of the Tormenta. Back inside, yeah, Crimson, you can basically have as many bowls as you think that Crimson would handle.
He's a big guy. I think, yeah, a few bowls maybe.
Imagine like a guy going to all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah, and he's trying to pick up with the many days that he was out. You know.
It's like remembering my bodybuilding friends who would go to all-you-can-eat buffets. They sure can eat.
Especially some delicious soup.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll say up to 5. You can choose whatever number you want.
Yeah, 5's fine. 5 works.
5? Okay. There's no difference that you can tell right now. But
I don't like that.
That's fine.
Oof. That you can tell. That's the key word.
Miss LeBlanc, would you mind telling us who were? You said 2 of your children were interested in the circus. Who were the 2 of them? It was obviously.
Well, Pascal, he can't see, but they had music and interesting sounds, right? And he's just kind of shaking his head to the side a little bit. And Gaspar was very interested in it. That's one of the reasons I shooed them, was because they could see that they were trying to entice him. And you know how these circuses are. They always try to recruit more people to go with them, and so I shooed them away. But then the next morning, I don't know how or when, but Gaspar was gone. And I know it had to be them.
Do you happen to know, did they just disappear in any direction in general, or did they go a particular way?
Well, they start to go down the hill the way that you came from. It was very weird. They didn't have any animals dragging the carts. They started dragging the carts themselves, and they don't know how they did it uphill, but I can understand it downhill, but I don't know how they brought it uphill.
Fascinating. Would you mind describing your son to us just so we have a record of who to look for?
She says, "Oh, sure. My Gaspar, he's he's very young and he doesn't understand the world yet. But
Can we get like a hair color?
No hair. She basically describes, tries to describe her son, and it's basically like a guy, no hair, but like she kind of tries to give the dimension of him, and it's like massive, huge.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So we find a big guy.
Yes.
And we
With the circus.
bring him back.
Yes, please bring my tiny Gaspar back, my poor boy.
Crimson looks at Thyme and says, "See, I'm learning."
I appreciate it, yeah.
Am I back inside yet?
Oh, sure, if you want to.
Okay.
You guys hear
Yes.
one another scream. Ah! Another one for YouTube.
Mrs. LeBlanc, are you sure your daughter's okay? You surely don't want me to look at her as a medic, like check on her?
She says, give me a diplomacy.
I'm so scared of rolling anything. 18. Hey.
You see, like, at first she's about, tell you off, for having screamed at her for the soup. And she kind of, like, thinks about it for a second, and, like, you can see all of this, like, in her face, right? She's like, huh. Well, maybe, we do have to keep her safe, and sometimes that does take a toll on my poor Blanche.
Yeah. I promise I'll be gentle, I guess. I'll be nice.
Oh. Well, all right, I guess. Here, come with me. And then she, like, gets up, starts taking you to Blanche's room. See, there's barely any light in the way. And she doesn't seem to mind. Like, one of those things, like, you lived in the house for so long, you don't need light in the hallway, you know? She kind of, like, grabs a key pretty easily from somewhere, opens the door. Blanche, my dear, and, like, Blanche is, like, in the middle of, like, a little bit of a fit, freaking out a bit. And she just kind of comes near, like, taps her on the leg, like, it's okay, my darling, it's okay. We have a visitor. Yes. This here is a friend. This is, and then she, like, realizes never asked her name.
Kit. I'm Kit.
What a lovely name. This is Kit. And you see that Blanche is saying something like, I don't know. This is our, pigs. It's the pigs. The pigs fly. The pigs fly in all directions. They fly. They fly. They fly. They fly. They fly.
Oh.
I like slowly sit down by her side on the bed.
She's looking at somebody like she's looking at a point on the wall, you know, talking as if she's talking to somebody.
But like
some flowers have eyes and they blink at me.
Yeah. Blanche, how do you feel? Do you feel okay?
You see she's gonna say something and she kind of like has a moment of awareness looking at her mother, like blinks away, like tries to focus. And she says, yes, we had a great childhood. It was great. Yes.
Do I feel like she said that because her mother's there, or?
Yeah, you see, she was about to say something. She just looked at her mother and like tried to concentrate and didn't say something.
I look back at Mrs. LeBlanc and I say,
has she always had these, issues?
Oh, my Blanche loves to talk. She came out of me talking.
Like, words?
Words? As soon as she came out of me, she was talking.
From the womb?
Yes.
Oh.
Very smart, my dear. And she like pets.
Indeed.
Is she bullshitting me?
Do an insight check.
Why would she?
I just assumed it was hyperbole.
Yeah, I was like, oh, come on. I actually have okay insight. 9.
You're not sure. You're like, could be. She's like a very proud mama, you know. She could be hyperbolizing the thing, but she could be saying the truth. I mean, this family is pretty bizarre. Who knows?
And do I feel like it's really hard to assess anything? She's chained, right?
Yeah, she's chained to the bed.
From her wrists or wrists and
legs.
ankles? Okay.
Yeah, ankles.
Okay.
And that's what Mabel starts like kind of showing you, like, as she's trying to keep Blanche calm, she's like showing the parts where she's chained, and they are a little, roughed up. Like you heard her screaming, like you heard the sound of chains. Like she was struggling. Definitely struggles against these at times. Like.
Okay, I'm gonna just like use some of the ointment in my like medicine kit. Not an actual ointment, like not a balm or something. Just think. No.
Sure. Give me a healing check.
Just something like to make it a little less painful on her, I guess. 15, not too bad. Like right in the middle.
That's pretty good.
Roll 10.
15 is pretty good. You see that? You see Mabel actually goes like, relaxes a bit, seeing you like actually treating her and everything, and she goes, well, I will leave you. I have to keep packing the food for you guys. I don't know, and takes off.
Thank you, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna, now like that I have a little bit of privacy, I'm gonna try to look into Blanche's eyes if she looks at me at all.
I'm like, Blanche, does your mom treat you okay? Do you need to tell me
give
anything?
me a diplomacy check.
No! So much responsibility, I'm hating this.
Oh my gosh.
One. Whoop. Cause why not?
That's the channel's name.
Cause it has to happen once a game at least.
It's called branding.
You see that something about her mother's presence soothed her a lot, but she also kind of checked out a bit. So now she's like mumbling something, you can barely hear it, but she's just like leaning back, like she's in one of her lulls, you know. She seems to barely notice you're there. Yeah.
Okay. I just like brush the hair off her face, stand up, and just leave.
Give me a perception check real quick.
$20.
You hear her saying, she's very quietly, like she's almost asleep, but you hear her saying like, "Oh, Kururu got another blue rock. The rock is blue. Rock is blue. Rock is blue. Rock is blue. Rock is blue." I don't know. Maybe you couldn't hear me because of Discord, but
I did.
No, we could.
Oh, we did.
We did.
Okay, I look at her like, and I go back to the living room, I guess, to gathering area. Everybody's out.
Can I go to the girls' room? Like, stand at the door?
Yeah, you could have walked to the room, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to go in. I don't want to startle her. Now that I know that, you know, they've probably been drinking the Kool-Aid for a while. Like, let me put it like this. How far would I have to be to, like, try to get a sense for her if there's something affecting her mind, and if it's Tormenta based, if I can tell? Like,
I was
would I
gonna
have
say,
to actually...
can you roll like knowledge or mysticism or insight or religion?
All of the above, yeah.
Or healing.
Not healing. Religion, mysticism, or knowledge. And mysticism. I think it's my brand. 14.
We're doing so good, you guys.
It's been rough, guys.
Maybe she just.
There's some good ones, but wow.
Gwen had the soup.
14
isn't right.
But 14 isn't terrible. And it's not. It's actually an easier check for you. These don't look like. These don't really look like Le Faux. You know? Like,
Yeah.
there's definitely deformities. You think maybe the Tormenta is playing a role, but like to put it in a very like kind of simple way, nobody is red. Nobody has insectoid eyes or members.
Yeah,
nobody
but
has
would I-
wings.
Would I assume that the Tormenta can show in this plane as something else than insect-like?
It can. You know that there are people that are infected that don't show anything at all.
Like,
Yeah. But
from personal experience. Like,
you know that there are people that are very affected in the mind, like you're suggesting. You know that their madness can come. You know, and usually, you know, the more deformed physically, the more likely you are to become affected mentally as well.
Yeah.
And looking at Blanche, like definitely could be a blessing of the storm, right? But looking at Pascal, and it's kind of like
not quite.
This doesn't quite fit the bill, It's like
Yeah.
It looks like something else.
Do I think that maybe the Tormenta could have triggered something else?
It could have exacerbated.
Yeah, exacerbated. Yeah.
Yeah. And it brings to you that the mother was saying that the hills gave them strength.
Yes. Look, I'd like to try something. Is she calm right now? Is she?
Yeah,
like,
Kit's talking to her, so she's like, and her mother just left, and so she's like in this lull kind of moment.
I try walking in, singing the softest lullaby I can recall, like trying to smooth, like the way I look.
Cool. Give me the diplomacy.
Okay. Where is it? Here. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Nope.
Wow, that's another natural one.
Only wants to be, you guys.
Guys,
I was here
thanks.
already thinking, lead us to
I leave for 2
so
seconds
you
to
can
plug
get
in my
big.
computer.
Yeah. I should have taken that, like, singing elective. Yeah.
You see that she, as you walk into the room, she starts to get more agitated, and she doesn't even look at you. That's the thing. She's like looking at to her right, like the door is on her left, which is where you are. Kit's sitting next to her. She's not looking at Kit. She's looking at the wall as if somebody else is standing there, mumbling something very quietly. Kit makes a weird face, like, "What'd you just say?" And then you walk in with a lullaby, and you start singing, and she starts going, "Oh, the circus music? No, the circus music? No, they took Gaspar. They took Gaspar. No, they're gonna take. They said I'm almost one of us. No.
Oh, shit. Okay,
No,
immediately
no.
stop it. And go like, shit, sorry. And I leave.
And she keeps going, like, Kit, with you still there, like, she's saying, "No, they said I'm one of them. No. They're gonna take me. They're gonna take me. I'm gonna die in the circus. I'm gonna die in the circus. I'm
You're
gonna
not
die in
gonna
the
die.
circus."
I'm not gonna die. It's okay. Who said that?
The ringmaster came to my door. He came to my door. No. First they went outside. They went to the well. First they went to the well. They prayed. They prayed at the well. They drank the water. They came inside. No, first they went outside. First he came to my door. They were gonna take Pascal. And then she screams, "Gaspar!" Like, just screams the brother's name. They took Gaspar, and then she's talking at you now.
It's okay. We're gonna get him back. It's okay.
Do I hear the scream, the yelling, Gaspar?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I want to walk to the door and say something to Kit. Kit, if we're gonna help these people, I think we should go.
Yeah.
I get up.
Brand is hunched at the floor by the door outside, like with his head between his knees.
Bucko's just politely being bulked up with, like, portions of soup from this woman.
And take one more for the little fairy as well. Here. I think you can fit it over there. Yep.
Yeah.
Right under the armpit. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind.
That'll keep you strong.
Right.
Yes, you need to get a little stronger, my boy.
Yep, that's me. That's what I need.
I hope she doesn't expect us to return the
Containers.
Yeah, they're never coming back. Like, are the
We're
leads
coming
like
back. We can send them back with their kid when we free him from the circus.
Fair.
Yeah, but by then those will be our containers.
Not if she tagged it.
That's how people acquire containers. You get them from
You
somewhere.
never buy containers. You just get
Yeah,
containers.
they're never ever bought. They materialize like
I
from me.
think we have enough to go on. In fact, I think we have enough soup for a month. And I think we can perhaps start further investigating what exactly happened to this circus.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, sure. Well, it's
Where
getting
did
late.
you say you leave to? Like where towards what direction did they leave to? The circus?
Well, down the hill, dear, but I don't know much after that.
It's okay. We'll find them.
Yes. Well, feel free to.
I offer my
to-
backpack to Buckle like I open it.
He puts all of the soup in.
Feel free to spend the night in the house if you want. There's space in here for you, or outside if you like.
You know, we'd really like to get on the case immediately. You know, if you wait too long, the trail can go cold.
Oh, she's quite smart, this one.
She is.
Well, keep sharp, my dear. Keep sharp. I'm glad to have you on the case.
To try this soup, you'll be sharp. No, don't try it. Don't.
Aren't fairies like very, very, very
Yeah, no, yeah,
vulnerable?
I immediately remembered that. Like,
Cool.
don't even joke around it.
Time, you would know this. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
go
Did you say you kind of screamed that the soup has Tormenta, right, Kit? You
Oh,
came
she
in
just
argument.
said, don't eat the
Just
soup.
don't eat the
Eat
soup.
the soup, yeah.
Okay.
Which I was not going to eat it. Time was not interested in eating anything out of that kitchen. Like,
I can tell you that time knows this. It is said that if a fairy comes in contact with actual Tormenta, they can cease to exist completely.
Not
It's
that.
not even like they don't die. They just cease to exist. They just
Yeah, no amount of clapping will bring you back to life.
no clapping will help. Yeah.
I'm so glad I was just like, no, this is the call she makes. Like, she's had some sketchy food in the past, but she's not. No.
Nah.
At some point, we're gonna tell you.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, no,
I'll
I
let
don't-
everybody know about the creepiness that I saw in that. Well,
Yeah, but
on
I
the way.
just pretended to eat the soup. I did not actually eat the soup. I don't know what's in the soup. I just have outwardly done everything not to be around the soup, and it just Kit saying don't eat the soup was enough for Time to be like, I already was not going to eat the soup, but I'm definitely not eating this
I
soup.
definitely won't.
I'm glad you confirmed it.
You know what's the worst part? My dinner tonight's gonna be soup.
No.
Is it tomato soup?
No.
Oh, that'd be worse. That'd be so much worse.
Thank you.
I'll just let you guys know that I've made chili today, and I still have plenty for the following days.
Perfect. Yeah, chili.
Yeah,
We should actually
and
open.
it's damn good because
you
my
know,
chili is
restaurants.
like fantastic, and all this talk about soup, and I'm like, oh, I have the chili on the fridge.
But now I can only think about like
Fermented
bugs
chili.
in your soup. So like, ugh. No.
Well, I guess as you guys are taking off and being escorted out of the door, we're gonna go ahead and take
Get
a
it.
break
Got this. Got
with
this.
words that can be spoken. We're gonna meet here in 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
guys.
So-
Be here.
And soup
See you
is
guys
dinner.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
One in the chat said otherwise.
Yeah. Someone in the
Alright.
chat was like, soup isn't dinner, and I'm like, yes.
They are.
Yes,
How
it
is
is.
it not dinner?
10 minutes.
I think if you have like things in it.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Only One's TV, where we accept all peoples, even those who start with Squirtles.
No.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
I'm gonna leave the stream right now. You're talking about the best one.
Yeah.
Charizard's the only option, the only acceptable option.
Let's just be honest. We would all start with Ghastly if we could.
Yes.
Right.
No.
Okay. We can agree with that.
No.
1,000%.
No.
1,000%.
No.
Gengar, let's go.
It's true. You know
Squirtle
it is.
forever, man. I would start with
Haunter's the
Blastoise,
coolest.
maybe, but that's it.
Haunter's the coolest.
I would start with a
It's just-
Magikarp.
That's
That's because I'm a
That would be
hardcore
like-
Pokemon
that
fan.
would be a hardcore
I'm a
one, yeah.
hardcore Pokemon game player, so it will be like an extra difficult level. Not really though, but
Extra difficult, like I would say impossible. How?
If it only knows Splash, then you're doomed. Like level 2 only knows Splash. That's it.
kids, you're just so that's what separates the big kids from the small kids. You are on the small kids' leagues if you can't handle that.
Well, we apologize,
More
but we also
Pokemon
accept
and-
people in the small kids leagues here.
Well, yeah, of course, nothing against the small kids, just
Oh boy. Want to see that?
Anyways, let's stop talking about children's cartoons and go back to aberrations from another
Okay.
universe.
Let's go.
Cool. So you guys take, probably 2 portions of soup for each one of you.
I put cheese on mine. It's really good. It's really good, guys.
No.
There you go.
Oh no.
Blends well with the nails.
There's a bug in there. Put it back in the soup.
Oh no.
It's trying to escape.
I think it's a nail trim. Yep, nail trim.
Oh.
Okay. Natalia might actually throw up on the stream.
Did I hear
very
up?
good.
Did I hit up
I have
a bowl of chili just to make a shitty joke? Yes, I did. But now I have to eat the whole thing, so you guys will have to excuse me.
I have a very, very good imagination, which is great for some things.
Not all
and
things. Definitely not all
for
things.
others.
I mean, I actually eat bugs on a regular basis, so
See?
Well, if it's crunchy, I've eaten cricket, but it's different.
yeah. Crickets, mealworms, I'll eat as a snack because they're
Yeah.
crunchy and nice.
Yeah. It's a little different than
Not live ones.
gooey and
No.
squishy and
Not too
Slimy.
Nails.
Ants are kind of mushy, but small.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
Oh, live and learn.
Before we go too far, I probably would ask Boko and just be like, so I'm very curious where this well water might come from and whether there might be an underwater aquifer or if it leads in from other waters. Should we maybe do a bit of scouting around?
Yeah, it made me think a lot of what Anna told us, that the filth was beneath the surface. It was I'm assuming she meant the water banks. Maybe all of the water from the Central Hills is Tormenta.
Well, probably not all the water, because we've been, to a couple of different places at this point, and we've drank water
I
and
think
had
people
food.
would notice, yes.
Yeah.
But it might be trace amounts. Something that
Maybe.
would show up in the long run. I mean,
And also,
dangerous.
when you guys left, Blanche said something. She said the ringmaster from the circus and all of the people from the circus, they prayed to the well. They drank the
bless.
water. And
Said a lot of things.
yeah, but some of them made sense. She mentioned
she-
Kururu.
She's locked up in her room, and somehow she knows Mortimer.
What?
So I took a bit of a trip, a little bit of a looked ahead, and talked to her a bit myself.
Oh.
And she mentioned Mortimer, even though, from at least what Mabel says, no one in the
There's
family
no
goes
way.
into town but her.
But maybe Mortimer came here.
With the
Yeah.
circus, maybe?
It doesn't seem, maybe with the circus, but it doesn't seem like
What did
they
she say?
interact with anyone unless they come up to their door, and the only two people
She's
they felt
chained
worthy of
to
noting
her room.
were the Brotherhood and the circus.
What did she say
also-
about Mortimer? Why did she mention him?
I did not write that specific line down because
She was basically mumbling the conversation that Captain Deary and Mortimer had together, right, Alex? Am I tripping? Is that what you said?
I mean,
She was like mimicking them, basically,
I
saying
don't-
word to word.
I don't know if that makes sense, but they've
Well,
been
she
here
also-
for a very long time. People are bound to know each other.
maybe, but the thing that's interesting to me too, again, like I don't think she's being released from her shackles and let to walk around, so I don't know who would be telling her these things. But she also mentioned that, her brothers who were interested in the circus before Mabel told us said a man with an axe came for Pascal and took their brother instead.
No, she said
Aim for Pascal.
man with us killed her at the circus.
Ah,
By what they are saying, does it sound like divination magic?
I was gonna say, yeah, like,
Can give me religion checks if you want.
ow,
Whoever wants to.
hop in.
I'm probably not going to be good at this, but we'll give it a shot.
A religion, you have to be trained, right?
Yeah, 17.
To be trained, then I can't.
Religion, you do have to be
I'm not
trained.
trained in it.
I'm trained. I'm trained.
I am not.
Gran, you know some priests of Jachis are, Jachis being the god of premonition and destiny and like second chances and stuff, have pretty strong divination visions, can see things that are going to happen in the future, but and they believe that the future is set, which is for Blanche, if that's true, then for Blanche and if she is actually seeing the future, then it's bad for
die.
Blanche, right? Because she's gonna die in the circus.
Yeah.
Didn't she say that the guy with
But
the
also-
big ass axe was gonna
Kill her,
something like
yeah,
that?
at the circus.
She said the guy with a big axe would kill her at the circus. But you also know that like sometimes there are granted visions, and that's not exactly like them casting a spell or requesting
yeah.
anything. Some people are like almost afflicted with divinations, right? Some people are chosen by gods, and like instead of like spending their lives trying to serve the god, some people are just chosen by gods. Like paladins sometimes are like paladins before they even know what they are. So like could be that she sees things, that in her madness she started seeing actual things from the past or from the future, or that she started to come mad, or the madness causes the other one, or it's like they're unrelated. It's hard to know, but doesn't necessarily mean that she's like casting a divination,
Right,
or
yeah,
is
that's-
under the effect of somebody's divination music spell.
I shared that with them, and but I end saying, but a wise woman named Sarah Connor once said, fate is what we make. So I don't believe in that, but she might be actually having those visions as a divine, from a divine source.
Yeah.
It's not unheard of.
Dark Connor, the one that fought the big construct war.
Yes, the evil golems actually had one bodyguard before, yeah.
I wanted to get the opinion of the group too about... I know Mabel seems to mean well, but I'm very concerned about the children. I mean, I guess they're technically adults, but just the whole situation, and I really don't like Blanche being...
That's the part that actually...
locked up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure it's for her own safety, but there has to be some better option than that.
Definitely, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, especially with, like, metal around your wrists and stuff.
I mean, you'll start bleeding and chafing and...
Yeah, bad.
I mean, you're gonna get atrophy in your limbs unless she's being, exercised in some way.
And bed sores.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw stuff when I was a child, and I was blessed to have understanding parents. It was weird to see what could have been. I don't like that.
I think the first thing that we should do is find her brother. Maybe this will calm her down, because she was yelling his name. And then we can try to help her in some way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it hopefully will calm her, but it's not like, it seems to be some kind of mental affliction that's not just going to magically go away. You can ease the symptoms, but...
Yeah, I don't think they fully understand. I mean, we don't either, but I think we have a better clue than them what's happening to them. I don't think they have any inkling of what's going on, and I think it should be a choice. I mean, I'm okay with it. I ate the soup. I tried the water. It's fine, but I chose it. I think we should tell them. And maybe the, inbreeding's not okay either, like scientifically speaking. Like congenital diseases and stuff, we should maybe, I don't know, leave some biology books, encyclopedias, stuff like that for them as well.
Yeah, spend too much time knowing stuff. No.
It's the children are being raised in a fantasy of the matriarch's creation.
Maybe
telling
she was
probably
as well.
Generations of stories, telling them that this is how the world should be and the way it works, and it's not. And she's kept them cloistered in the house.
But it just seemed they do it out of some misguided notions.
I don't know. I think it's a bigger question that maybe we can see if there's someone in town who would be able to do some gentle outreach to gradually start to introduce. Because if you just tell them outright, no, you don't have to marry your brother or sister, and no, you don't have to do these things, they're just gonna they're in too deep. They don't know any difference.
Yeah. No, I just think that they might
generations
not know.
of this.
They don't know what their options are because that's all they've ever known.
Just say that we should try to inform them, maybe, of what's going on, both inside the household and
we're probably
outside.
Not the right people, but if we can find someone they trust who can gently lead the way, who maybe is a little more trained in these sorts of things.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Well, either way, the carnival.
We were doing looking for an aquifer or something, some source for the well, to see if there was anything around the hill that might do that.
Yeah, that might show us where this water, the source of this water, kind of.
If it's just from that one spot underground, or if it's a wider.
Yeah.
Can I?
What is it with the water anyway? What is it with the soup? You said don't eat the soup. What's in the soup?
Tormenta.
Oh, red matter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
You should definitely not touch it. Like,
yeah, I
well,
think
I think
someone
you know
else can
that.
have my soup. I don't think I want to eat ever again.
did you eat it?
Cheese.
Like, it doesn't. I think you're allergic to it. Technically, just like.
Don't
By
you?
allergic,
That's
you
an
mean I will
understatement.
disappear from existence?
Yes.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
I heard.
Don't you
about that.
understand? It's
I like existing!
No, it's not.
not you. It's like, look, fighting the Tormenta is everything that I know. It's the reason why I'm alive, and it's the reason why I believe Arsenal allowed me to survive that last combat. I want to be the best soldier against the Tormenta that I can. And the thing is, I do think we are able to use it as a weapon against itself. At least I like to think that this is what I am. So, yes, I know it's despicable, and now that you mentioned that there's Tormenta in the soup, it's disgusting, but I am a weapon against the Tormenta, and I have some of it in me. So maybe we shouldn't be so sure about not getting close to it. Maybe.
I'm just saying anyone else can have the soup. I just can't have the soup.
The whole time Crimson's saying those things, I'm like looking at ground.
Well, I think I'm trying to hide it. Can I do a trickery test just to hide my expression?
Hide your expression? Yeah, trickery.
18.
Give me a perception check.
I did intuition. If it's perception, is a little better.
Yeah, you can do it too. I was talking to Crimson Void.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do it too because I was staring at him. My perception's better. It's like
Sure
plus
not.
9, and my intuition is plus 5.
Dan,
So.
just stand.
Just in.
Yeah.
If the same roll, if it's okay to do the same roll, but with perception, it's a 12 plus a 9, it's 21.
Like, cool, but there's a vein like popping out of my
Yeah.
forehead.
Okay. Just watching and learning.
Yep. Cool. So, is somebody
Yeah.
gonna roll something?
I was going to say
Perception, survival.
Can
Is that what
the
you guys trying to
Lefou-
look for?
Yeah, I'll roll survival.
The
Yeah,
well.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
help.
can we help
Look around to help.
in any way by being Lefou? I don't know if we're like Tormenta Raiders, but
Jesus
Woo!
Christ.
Now I
Finally,
roll
we're
additional
rolling
20.
well.
What can I?
25.
Yeah, it's only once, only ones, not 20s. Damn. Okay.
Where is water coming from?
The sky. Yeah, it's a hill. Like, they're not, necessarily at the topmost part of the hill. It's definitely like close to it. You guys feel probably water comes from the sky. It rains and it ingrains in the floor, and then it pools in the well. I don't know how wells work exactly, but I think that's how they work.
It's not how wells work,
Not
but
how well, but that's okay.
But what What you can think of it is, there's two ways this could go. Is either the water's tainted, or the earth is tainted.
Like in the dirt, or like something underneath the earth. Like if Time were to like walk on the ground barefooted right now, she'd be screwed, or
like underneath.
Underneath that.
But just in case, maybe
Don't walk.
Maybe she rides on my shoulder, or she flies.
She already doesn't walk usually. Yeah, she usually hovers.
Yeah.
Definitely something deep in the earth. Like you guys look around, looks kind of normal. Like there's grass, somebody's growing crops. Crops don't look fine in the sense that they don't look very healthy, but they don't look like, aberrant.
They don't have tentacles.
Yeah.
No
coming out of
tentacles.
them. Cool.
No eyes, no teeth. As Kit herself said earlier, like this ties back to what To said, that the filth is spreading underground. Could be the water, could be the underground.
Do you guys think I should maybe run some tests if you have time to spare? I mean, I don't. I know, but
I mean, we can probably make camp and then do some tests.
Okay.
Yeah, while we're like setting up camp, let's say we're doing all of that and talking at the same time.
It's just been in my head this whole time. So the Severian guy, what he wanted was this medal, right? This rainbow medal. I just wonder if the location of the LeBlanc state has to do with this. Maybe there's some sort of like rainbow medal in there, or I don't understand what his plan is. What's his goal?
I have a thought about that. I don't remember now, but did any of them mention the praying, like the guys praying at the well?
The Blanche did. I mentioned it to you guys.
If they were praying at the well, I think they want to protect it. And if rainbow metal can do what it does to me, I'm thinking it could do some real damage to whatever is affecting the waters. Maybe they are related, but they are not like...
Wait, so the rainbow metal, it did something extra to you? Like, because when I slashed at the wood, it also did something.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to affect me. I mean, you can light a fire.
I take both of my daggers.
No, not the slicing. The slicing can very much do something to me. It's
okay.
the other stuff. If I could walk through fire right now, and I would be mostly fine. And I could be hit with those necromantic forces and be okay. Or at least better off than any other of you guys. And it ignored it completely. It was like going straight through my natural defenses.
So, what I'm hearing you say is that they're acquiring the rainbow metal to avoid other people from using it?
Probably. To avoid other people having a tool to destroy what they're trying to protect.
Which would be the Tormenta.
That's also assuming the people with the circus are also the same people who are trying to acquire
I'm talking about Severian. Severian wanted the land.
if
Did we
any...
ever ask Belinda where she was getting the medal from?
Not really.
I
No, I
did not.
didn't.
I think she said like all over. Like there's no.
If someone
Yeah.
would look at Crimson Void right now, he would see that he's trying his hardest, like his very hardest to think of something, and he goes like, we should go to the circus.
Oh yeah.
A
Because
little bit of smoke comes out.
yeah, something like
Yes.
this. Because
Do you guys smell
What?
birdie?
what would any of you do
Yeah.
if you were at the Howling Mountains, the place where I'm from? It's a
Freeze to
desolation
death?
of white. You wouldn't survive without a local guide. And I think
Oh.
that's what we're missing right now.
That's
The local guy.
But
pretty good
for
point.
them to help us, maybe we should help them first.
Got it.
So
I
the
figured
guy you're trying to get us is the LeBlanc family.
Yes,
Okay.
they own the land. They seem to know it pretty well. They've been here for, I don't know, maybe forever.
That's a great idea, actually. Yeah.
So did Belinda mention to us where she got the rainbow medal from, or no?
So she mentioned that the Miners Guild of Uvalin doesn't
Yeah.
allow people
Mining
doesn't allow
outside of-
mining operations that aren't sanctioned by them, right? And this is in the Zakharov place, the kingdom, etc. And so they don't allow people to do mining operations here. So she can't, start a mining operation. Like in Portuguese, you have a term for when you're just like finding veins on top of the earth and mining that.
Yeah. Or
but
like people in the
I don't know if-
river doing like that. Just,
yeah, but in English,
not tendering, pen. I don't know, that thing.
yeah, pendeirando,
Panning.
garimpando,
Panhandling? Not panhandling.
No.
Yeah, panning for gold.
Yes,
Panning, yeah.
panning for gold.
Panning for gold.
But even like mining like small veins on top of the earth or something like that. That's what she does. She scrounges for it. She doesn't, dig.
It's not an actual mining
Garimp. Yeah.
And
expedition.
that's how she acquired the medal.
Damn
That's how she acquired all she
corporations
had.
ruining everything.
Wow.
They're illegal.
A lot of time.
Well, I guess it's time for us to rest and find the circus.
Kid, would you like to see what I'm doing with the experiment?
Yes, from very far away. But yes,
I am also going to sleep very far away.
Oh yeah. I actually do like in any way possible, like to avoid that any spill goes toward time specifically. Like everyone else,
basically
of course, but like
Blocking her, essentially.
yeah, I'm down.
I was gonna say if
I'm,
Bucko
like-
has settled down for the night, I'm on the other side. I'm using him literally as just a human shield.
Yeah.
You can. All of the soup is now in Kit's bag, not mine, so.
I'm downhill, downwind, like everything that helps. Not getting any sniff.
And-
I can possibly try to help you
Sure.
with my
Cool.
brain.
So you guys are just so I get this right, are you guys settling kind of close to the LeBlanc state, or
I don't know.
a little bit more downhill, uphill?
Well, how far into the night or evening was when we
When we
left?
Sun's starting to set. You guys got here is already kind of late.
So maybe like walk another 2 hours or so, and when it's dark, we
When
settle.
it's dark, we settle. Yeah, that's good.
Basically,
Down for
as
that.
long as there's enough light to kind of determine a good camping spot and that it's safe, we'll probably sit
Oh,
there.
before we lose the light, let's say that in character.
Maybe before we lose the sunlight, we should just try to look for tracks. They had carriages, right?
Oh, sure.
The circus?
Oh no, that was my thought.
We
Is
should
we try tracking the actual tracks.
There's one thing that might be. Oh, I mean, do it. But that might be useless because people said they just vanish into thin air, so they might not leave tracks. I mean,
but they did have a carriage that was going up and
Downhill.
downhill. There no animal
Okay.
tracks,
Oh,
but
you're
you know,
right,
at
you're
least
right.
yeah, the wheels,
sure.
and maybe people walking around it.
Have you never spent time on the outdoors? If it's a big operation with many people, it's gotta be a big fire, and it's pitch black out there. We would probably be able to see some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's
It was 2
relatively
weeks ago.
close, yeah, exactly.
Like in the central
they don't
hill.
know
It's
where
not
they
going to
went
be close no matter what.
We might
We might
actually
as well
see
get
smoke.
ourselves.
At least have a direction.
Yeah, but you do.
Like if
You're right
know
about
they're
smoke.
going south.
We should be looking for a smoke column.
Yeah, we're
I'm not
looking
talking about
for
smoke.
any
I'm talking
sign
about
of, like,
light.
Yeah, but it's all hills. We're in the central hills. I don't think we'll see any fire. But sure, yeah, we should get a lookout. I just think we might actually be better off looking for smoke in the sky. But sure, if we see a fire,
Yeah, Crimson, would it make you feel better if I kind of fly up high in the air and take a look around?
that's nice.
I'm not talking about seeing the flames. I'm talking about seeing the light.
Well, I can look for light too.
Yeah, like when it's dark out there and there's a village or a big camp far and far away and you can see faintly some light on the horizon. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about seeing the actual fire.
I don't know, man. I'm from the big city. Everything is light.
Like we wouldn't be able to see the smoke, but maybe we can see some light.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's
Well,
kind
that's
of
a
what
good
I'm
point.
getting at.
Go, yeah.
Maybe we can wait dark because it's going to be easier to differentiate.
See that? Yeah.
And maybe, you know,
But for
Bucko
the
is okay
tracks-
with it high up on a hill, so I get even more of a vantage point and I'm not blocked by trees.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you
I'll
going
hold
to be
your-
standing on my shoulders?
no,
or are you gonna
I
be
will-
flying.
Actually,
I'm going to
fly,
be
yeah.
flying, but if we
Oh.
start at a higher point and then I
Got it.
fly up higher.
I'm like mostly good as long as I don't look. As long as there's not like a straight down for me to look at or think about.
Yeah.
It's better for camp anyway if we're on a hill anyway. You can see anyone approaching, you know, good,
A
you know,
big
water
flat
flows downhill.
hill.
Having
So-
higher
Fair
ground.
point.
Yes.
Like, yeah, higher ground, not. I don't know if it's helping. Sorry.
But let's check for tracks
Just
now.
ground. Don't think it relatively. Just ground.
Scrap.
Okay, so you guys are checking for traps. Not
No,
traps.
for tracks.
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 Uh,
Should we be checking for
Should we?
traps?
should you?
Oh,
Roll perception or survival.
Rival?
I
Oh,
have a
help.
5 to survival.
I'm not. Oh,
I can roll for
God.
survival.
And I rolled a 5.
Oh, 9. That's
Oof.
so cool.
21.
Bad.
Adds a 2.
Yeah.
So
It's
12.
getting dark. What do you know for sure? There's some old tracks. This is 2 weeks ago, right? There are old tracks leading down the hill. Those are visible, clear. Do you guys follow it downhill?
I mean, we're gonna walk for like another 2 hours before we set camp, so yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Might as well
You
be
guys
following
follow
the
it?
tracks, yeah.
You guys follow it downhill. And you reach like an intersection. There is the road up the hill, east, where the tracks came from, where you guys just came from the LeBlanc family. The road west, where you came from before, from the fort. There's a road south. Actually, there would be, yeah. There would be... There's a road south, leads to the... seems to do like a loop around the hill. kind of contouring the forest that there is in the south, this thick forest, and a road north. So basically, a plus sign. Crossroads. When you guys get there, you're like at a loss because you find tracks going in every direction. Like, it seems once they hit the
main roads,
crossroads,
Yeah.
they're going everywhere, and they all seem kind of the same age. Like, none of them seem newer, and it's just like you don't know where they went.
Well, this seems like a good place. Bucko, do you want to throw me up in the air and then I'll use my wings and fly up higher?
Sure.
Use a mana point for that.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna
It's the best thing.
Before you do that, I'll touch you gently on your arm.
Okay.
May Tenatal guide you with her wisdom.
You basically have advantage, like you roll twice and
Nice.
choose the best one.
Yay. Thank you.
Whoa.
I will spend a mana point so that I'm flying super high in the air. Let's use my
Cool.
dice. And I'm gonna roll perception. Not great for either of these. 10 plus 4, so 14.
Not terrible.
No,
Not terrible, but no
good.
no
yeah.
fires in the dimming light.
Also,
Yeah.
didn't roll the dice I thought I was rolling.
Oh, that's why.
Ooh, sneaky dice. I like it.
Well, I was like, oh, I'll grab my critical roll dice, and then somehow the dice that my friend Haley gave me snuck in there instead.
Well,
You're
alive.
the dice she
So
gave
saying to
us.
blame Haley.
Yeah, the dice she gave us were kind of pretty, but they also rolled bad.
No,
I
I've never
I
had.
don't know, Haley. I'm sorry.
I've never
for
had
doing
good
that.
luck with this one. This
I
one
think I
was
know
the
Haley.
better, but it was only 10. But Pike rolled lower than that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope. I should have done the Vex dice because I just rolled it and it was a 19.
How many crit roll do you? Anyway, so are you guys setting camp at the crossroads, or like
I'm
around the
getting a
crossroads?
little away from
Around
the
the
road.
road,
and
yeah,
then
a little
set up,
far
yeah.
away, yeah. A little less like inconspicuous, right in the middle of the like.
Did we camp out in the middle of the
Clearing.
intersection?
Yeah, right in the middle.
Just fully so we get hit no matter what, basically.
Get
Exactly.
hit, we get robbed, everyone's coming after us right there.
Then we can also like
Incredible.
write a little plate saying "free hugs" and something, just cause. Go full
Okay,
out
so you
there.
put up a sign for free hugs.
I start playing
Uh,
music being like, I will take tips.
Yeah.
I go ahead to Bucko and say, look, dude, I hate to ask this. I've been carrying around the food that I bought from the fort all day, and I try to power through it, but it's really heavy. I can't keep up with you carrying that much.
Oh, yeah, for
You
sure. I got you.
mind? Sorry, and you can
Not at all.
you feel free if you need it. It's yours as well. It's just I think I'm
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
gonna
how
become
much
a
does the-
liability, really soon.
Question:
I
How much does the
realized I'm
LeBlanc?
getting minus a bunch on a lot of
How much
fights.
does the LeBlanc?
Yeah, just
weigh?
let me know what you give me and what the
I
how
have
much
7
slots it
rations.
takes.
I think
How many rations?
7, but I don't need to get rid of them all. Each.
Okay,
I think
I could take them all.
it weighs.
Half.
You could.
Each is half.
It's half. Yeah.
That's a lot.
So,
What
no,
about the soup?
take 4.
The soup.
Is that fine?
Take 4.
Thank you.
The soup
Is
kind
that
of
extra?
counts like one of the special foods, so it also weighs half
One.
each
Oh
one.
my god, no!
I just realized I cannot carry all the soups that I promised I would.
no.
So,
Okay. How many soups did she give us?
yeah, how
She
many
gave you
soups?
2 for each person. I mean,
So like
times portion, like both portions together is like
Okay.
1 portion.
9.
So 9.
I can carry
us
like 2.
Oh, I
can
could
carry
carry
this.
an extra one.
Plus 4 for the other 2, but the other 2 didn't really eat, didn't really show interest.
You shouldn't be giving Bucko stuff to carry, you know.
I can carry it.
It's
Alright.
either that
I got
or
plenty
you
of
go
space
by
in my
the-
backpack.
by the
Of
road.
course you can. Everyone knows that. But Bucko, you're a warrior. You're a mighty fighter. That's just wrong.
Hey man, I know I'm a minotaur, but I don't mind being a pack mule.
I mean, if it's uncomfortable, we could leave it behind. I mean, you can have it for yourself if you want, Crimson. I just this week,
I'm
sorry,
gonna
I can say.
eat the sandwich Belinda gave me just to clear a slot.
I feel like you haven't eaten that already.
Nope. I was saving it
It's
for
been a couple
later.
days, right?
It
Okay.
wasn't one of my
Days old.
rations.
Been a few days,
A
starting
little
to smell
moldy.
a bit.
It's fine.
Adds to
Adds
the
a little
flavor.
flavor.
Yeah.
Meat
Mhm.
smells really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind carrying some of the soup.
Gran,
know
are
how
you
to
doing the
carry.
testing?
I am, yes.
I'm gonna help. I'm also gonna. Oh, my mana.
And what are you testing for? What are you testing and what for?
I'm testing the Kool-Aid that I wrote down in my equipment.
Cool.
And I want to see if I can actually make what I thought I could, like acidic stuff. And I don't know if maybe I can find something else in the process. Like, people were debating if it was like in the water or if it was in the dirt. I want to see if I can find out while working at it. Like, see if it's like actually tainted dirt mixed with water, or if it's actually something
In the water.
the water itself. Yeah.
Gran, is there a way of finding out if actually this, and I show the dagger, the rainbow, has any effect?
Oh, yeah, I would like to test that one as well. If it
I hand him the dagger.
could be a series of tests, I don't know. But it's the stuff I would like to do if we have
I
time.
would like to help. I don't know how.
I mean-
Soup on the deck.
From a distance.
You're running out of daylight, but you guys decided to stop instead of traveling on. So yeah.
To make a fire.
I can see in the dark as well, by the way. So.
Same.
I can build a
I
fire.
always imagine like seeing in the dark
Yeah.
as a black and white thing, though. But
Well,
might just
technically,
be. Maybe there are no rules for that.
Technically, seeing the dark is like you can actually see in the half dark, right? It's like not like super, like it's not pitch black. You need a little bit at least of a.
No, I think Tormenta
Because
20
No,
doesn't
in
have that.
Portuguese-
it's like
No, in Portuguese, there's a distinction from like penumbra e
yeah.
escuro.
I
So I don't
am like I see in the dark. Like
Let me see. I have dark vision. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's either a
okay.
dim light or dark vision.
Mhm.
But yeah, give me. I mean, unless you're gonna do something specific with the dagger and the water,
Yeah.
give me a.
I would like to, I don't know, see if it has any reaction when they
Because it's
yeah,
as a
like,
stirring stick.
yeah, like separately first test this and then yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Mixing the coffee.
See if it has any effect and then actually test the water itself.
So you put, the water in, let's say like a beaker or something, or like
Yeah.
a cup.
Mhm. Yeah.
You hold the dagger. And you go okay, and you go to dunk it into the water, and the dagger goes, and the cup goes, flies out of your hand. You see fire, electricity, like your hand's cold, a flash of light, and little streaks of dark, wisps of dark. come out.
Right. So we know one more thing. Am I hurt by that?
No. Your
Okay.
cup's hurt.
Okay. That hurts.
I mean, your cup's not hurt, but your cup flew off your hand, like with the
Okay.
effect of all the effects.
Am I-
that like whole night. Okay.
Am I trying that again with the soup?
Oh, but it's stayed okay.
Just when
Yeah,
you have someone.
I take a spoonful and drop it in the like the blade.
Yeah, you see the blade goes like,
Yeah, science.
and now the blade is all dirty.
Soupy.
Aww.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, like really good idea.
On the blade. The blade
yeah.
that shoots lightning. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so yeah, then I'd like to see if I can determine where the thing comes from.
Okay. Roll. Is it alchemy you're gonna roll? The craft alchemy?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I help? With, like knowledge, or like knowledge? I don't know.
Sure.
Hey,
Do I have any? It's
15. It's a +1
good.
to his test. Oh, we are all wow, dude.
I was gonna look for a map and stuff, but never mind.
Yes.
It's hard
I used
knowing,
the dirty
like,
beaker, and it just
um,
I put soup instead.
the what came before, you know, the chicken or the egg? It's like, how do you know if the earth tainted the water
Probably the
or
egg.
the water
Yeah,
tainted the earth?
yeah,
The egg.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, came first.
I
Evolutionarily speaking. Anyway.
Yeah, just so
Evolutionarily speaking, Gengar is the best Pokemon.
Valid.
I'm gonna shut down the live, the transmission. Say that again.
Sorry.
We gave him too
Yeah.
much power.
Sorry, kid. I think I might need an actual lab, or maybe I'm rusty. I don't know. I can
It's okay.
get any sense out of it,
It's
but at
okay.
least we do know it does react to the metal.
Actually, do you mind if I take it back?
No, sure. You go. I
Thanks.
give it like not
Hey.
pointy and towards.
It's dirty.
Yeah. Ow!
Oh yeah, I clean it before
Oh, thank
she
you.
touches it. So yeah, it disinfect everything and go to sleep. Very sad.
Sad.
Well, as you guys go to sleep, it is getting late, even though we now have an hour less difference from Brazil. We're gonna go ahead and end for tonight. And we'll see how it goes next time for you guys looking for this circus. Thank you everybody who watched this, who's watching us later on YouTube. Please go ahead, subscribe, and do all the things. I'm terrible at remembering to say these things.
Stuff.
Yeah. Click on things and
Something.
don't take advice from strangers, and have a good night.
Don't
Bye,
drink
everyone.
soup from
And Gengar is the best.
disgusting waters.
And soup is dinner.
Just like eating. I don't know.